giants.
Ooh.
I
am bringing the chaos.
Yar! Ahoy! Universe, multiverse, welcome to the Swashbucklers, people of the realm. I am Captain Guido, and I am here with our guest for the evening, one Max Spade. Max, tell us about yourself. What you do, what do you do for fun? Whatever.
Well, I'll tell you. There, GM. I came to the realm, some 10 years ago on a dark evening. I'd met a woman who had a fine pair of getaway sticks, and I followed her right to Isgard. After dealing with that dame for some time, I decided to put down roots, and I set up a private detective agency. Since then, I've worked in many places in Isgard, for many people, including Surtur. I've been growing my business, which now has been known as the Ace of Spades Detective Agency. Most recently, I don't want to go too far back in time as I don't want to bore you with too many long exploits of my business. I've been hired by the Hammerjammer in the city of Thunderborg to find people who stole some things, puts their hands on some things they shouldn't have, and drew the attention of one Max Spade. It was some Metro Black, some Probranto spice, the oxidized blood of a fire giant, and last but not least, one ornate mirror. They also raided a caravan. They seemed crazy, caused damage to some fire-breeding battle goats, and did it all while having foul language and even fouler attitudes. Of descriptions of those who were left behind have left descriptions of a small woman, perhaps a halfling with a metal leg, a pale-skinned man who was oddly always sweaty and never had a shirt on, some sort of living plant with glowing eyes, which I have chalked up most likely to too much drugs or grog. But it's the last one that concerned me the most. Someone I recognized. Someone from my past. A big fat man in a red suit. No, not that red man. Not that fat man. But somebody else. So I wanted to make the common courtesy and sent over one of my runners to hopefully meet with him and square some of this up before I had to maybe turn him in.
Boy, you sure have been investigating something awful that's been going on. I wouldn't want to be those people that did that thing you said they did.
I've been on the trail for a while, but mostly those that could help me speak with animals. I've been speaking to these battle goats who now have PTSD. One of them is in therapy and speaks mostly about worrying about plants touching him in his dreams.
Well, I hope he's in one of those Dungeons and Dragons therapy classes. I hear those are pretty effective.
They seem to be effective, yes. They allow people to role play and experience, what they need, and many have said that it's very helpful to them. So I've been suggesting.
So there's also been some rumblings in Isgard that there's this crew called the Swashbucklers, and they're touting some story about the multiverse being in danger, and they're seeking allies, and they've been trying to get some people on Isgard to be your ally there, Max. What do you think this crew needs to do?
Well, I think if these rumors are true, if these rumors come to be valid, what they're gonna need is someone on the inside. Someone who understands the city, has seen the dark underbelly of Thunderborg. They can gain their trust and can move about the city with a little bit more ease. I'd want to help those people to put things at rest and in balance with the multiverse.
So,
if that's true, they're gonna need Max Spade's help.
Well, that does sound like a job for...
We'll sail for 10,000 miles. We'll sail for 10,000 more. We'll drink and we'll fight and we'll sail all night. We'll sail for 10,000 miles.
Ahoy, mateys! I've got the action report from the Red Shirt Armada. Yeah, it's the status of the universe, the multiverse. Don't you know? We gotta show people what's going on here. So down there in the middle there, it's over there. In the middle, you see that it's been lost to Avarice, like she is consuming the multiverse. And so last session, we sent Captain McFerrin to Mechanus. The ultimate plane of law. We figured, they'd probably be on board with helping us. The gears of Mechanus turn and help maintain the integral superstructure of the multiverse. So it's no wonder that Avarice chose to strike there early on. So McFerrin and his crew landed at the Fortress of Disciplined Enlightenment. But little did they know that the multiversal mycelial roots of Avarice had already taken hold. A hard-fought battle found Captain McFerrin sounding the call to retreat as the mycelium fouled up the gears and axles of the superstructure. Mechanus was torn asunder. Its pieces were consumed by Avarice and her minions. The residents of Mechanus either fled or were composted. What a horrible way to go. Horrible way to go. Hey, Swashbucklers! How are you all today? Yarr!
Yarr! Ahoy! Arr! Arr! And it looks like there's a cookie out there, and some other person we should probably ban at some point.
Ban them all!
And only flaps. We like only flaps, not so much.
We like
the other
Keep
one.
that one. Keep
Not
that
the
one.
other one.
Ban all the
Only
rest.
flaps all the more.
So is this correct up here? Currently, Avarice is winning the war.
Avarice has destroyed Biopia and Mechanus, and things are going poorly for us in the multiverse. That is correct, Swash.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's not a good scene. At this rate, we're not even going to have a whole season.
I mean,
Didn't look so bad from all the way out there. Just that little patch in the middle.
That's like... You forget it's like multiversal, so it's like every plane of existence has that big chunk of missingness to it, of decay. We'll call it that, of Avarice.
All right, when you
Decay
see
of
it like
Avarice.
that.
Yeah, so it's a good 8% of the multiverse.
Oh.
it's not 10%.
If you had to put a number on
That
it,
is
If I had to put a number on
acceptable.
it, it's 8% gone.
8% is acceptable.
Not if it's your 8%. It's where I kept some of my stuff. Now it's all gone.
I don't want to be a mushroom.
So, hey, Ded Babo, how are you over there? I see ya.
We're doing okay. We're
What's the gig today? We've got the power source. We grabbed some materials. Yeah.
So what we've done is we have created basically the housing for the weapon and the power source, and created a ship to go around it. But to fire this weapon, to use it, would just tear the ship apart. So we need to reinforce it. And to do that, we are going to need some help from fires that harden steel in ways that no mortal can.
Like stuff that burns as bright as the sun? Is that what you're talking about? I hear it's pretty hot.
Basically, yes.
Fire, you say? Go on.
But we have been working, and I appreciate the help that Bonnie has been doing in rebuilding some of the ship. But we're definitely going to have to figure a way to get Oh boy. Boy, we're going to need divine help.
So you probably know a guy that knows a guy or something like that, right?
Yes.
Like a god?
Yes.
You know
Well,
a god that knows a god?
I know a guy that knows a guy that knows a god, a god that knows a guy. Good God.
Unfortunately, yes. I do know someone who, unfortunately, we are going to have to work with.
Oh, well, ring him up.
He has already contacted me.
Oh, great.
Is that good?
Well, not really, because he might be working with people to catch the people that raided a caravan.
Don't know anybody like that.
But a necessary evil. We will have to go. We're going to have to go to Thunderborg.
Oh, Thunderborg. Who ruled Thunderborg?
Where's Thunderborg?
The
Master-
Thunderbirds?
Musty
Sounds
Blaster.
fabulous.
Hammerjammer ruled Thunderborg.
Why are we not already there?
We're on our way, apparently. Are we taking a goat? Are we taking a goat boat? Goat in a boat?
Goat boat.
Somebody
Goat
is.
boat.
I want to ride the goat boat.
Goat
Sam a
boat.
blunt and a blintz on the goat in a boat.
Me and Seals enjoy the goat boat.
You take the goat boat, yes.
Looks like
You
we're all
are-
taking the goat boat. Wait, weren't the goats talking? Weren't the goats talking to some other little?
We don't have a
black and white
ship,
creep.
so we kind of. I mean, we could take the Red December if.
The Red December is actually in pretty good shape. Yuri and Svetlana and the others have been working very hard on it.
Good,
It's
good.
almost ready to fully fly. We could take that, but you know what? Let's take the goat. Patches,
Right.
you are good with the goat, yes?
Of course.
As
Yeah.
a point of order here, since we're kind of the main council of the crew, isn't it suspicious to take a stole to the place where we stole it from?
Okay, that's a really good point, actually.
Only if we're worried about people caring that we stole it.
I mean,
I'm
I've
less
done this
concerned.
before. It's kind of funny, actually.
less concerned about them caring and more concerned about them shooting at us.
That is a thing, too,
That's
and
a
they've done that to me as
continuation
well.
of caring, really.
That's fair.
That's a really good
Anyway.
point. Maybe we just take something else. That's fine.
No,
We should-
that's a very good point. Oh, yeah.
All
Do
right,
we have
I
anything
will-
else that flies? I don't think we do. I think
I
we're-
will check with Yuri, and we will take the Red December. I think you can
There
make
we
it to
are.
Thunderborg.
Thunder,
Or,
Thunderborg.
and hear me out here,
Yeah.
or we paint the entire thing a different color and pretend
the
this
way
is
you
a
think.
different goat boat that simply looks very similar to the one that was stolen.
I think the goats
Can we perm
might
the goats?
rat us out. I think
The goats,
I
yes.
you know, they wouldn't let me shear their hair to make a cool blankie out of. So I don't think
Oh.
they're gonna really take kindly to being permed.
What if,
Selfish
we should give it a go.
What if we offer them more sexy time, like we did last time?
Is
I think
an
that only
option?
works once.
That is an option.
Right.
There we are.
Can we convince them to allow us to change them in some way, color their hair or something? Can we dye their hair? Can we do...
Everything's worth a shot in the Swashbucklers.
Has anyone got ability to polymorph them?
Do I?
Oh.
Oh man.
Negative.
Not exactly.
All right. Next plan. Have we got any paint?
Excuse me. I always have spray glitter on my person.
Perfect. All right. So
What
we need
about,
to paint
yeah,
the boat
wait.
and paint the goats, or get there in December.
I think Swash has like 4 pots of paint in his inventory. He's been holding on to for like
I do.
a year and a
I
half.
think I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's 3D paint.
Oh.
Oh, that's right.
I guess we
Right.
can.
Or
I
is that the
have
paint?
no
That's the
idea
paint
how
I
I know
wait.
We could paint
Didn't I
the
use
perm
that to
onto
open up
them.
the portal? Didn't I use that to open up the portal to the astral realm?
You did use some
Oh,
of
you
it,
did,
yeah.
you did, yeah.
Not all of it.
Oh, okay, not all of it. All right.
3D paint on a goat. What would that
Oh,
look
that's
like?
Oh, bio. Okay, right. Yeah, 4 pots with different color each.
You know that foam that they use in new construction to like hold pipes in the pipe holes? It's like that.
I know what I
That's what
used
it
to hold
looks like
pipes
to
in
me.
the pipe holes.
What?
Gum?
Gum?
And he uses a special tape. He wraps
Please,
his
someone else
pipe in that
talk.
special tape.
An awkward silence.
I'm just thinking it's gonna be puffy and like foam, like whipped cream.
It can be sometimes.
Like
Seriously.
whipped cream. Yes, perfect. Exactly.
I seriously love the idea
Oh,
of
if it was easy.
disguising the
Oh.
goats. I think it's fucking fantastic. Does anybody have eyes? Can you talk to the animals to make them be cool?
I can only talk to plants.
Oh, that makes a lot of
Can the
sense.
plants translate through the
But you
animals?
could transform into animals.
The plants are probably being like, "Don't eat us, you're goats."
Yeah.
Talking with plants is just grass screaming all of the time.
Hey. But through that screaming, we interpret.
Okay, I
How
do
did
have
we
a.
talk to them before?
I don't
Yeah,
think
that's
we
a good
did.
question. How did we
Did
talk?
Menlo do it?
Menlo might have.
Alright. So,
Yeah,
one
I
of
got
us
nothing to
just
help.
needs to handle animals. You know, the way you do with goats.
Yeah.
Or we could just take my ship. We could just take
What's
the
the
ship.
fun in that?
That seems too easy and logical.
I am concerned that if we take
This is an
the
emotional
goat
decision.
ship now, I want to take the goat ship because goats. But
That is fair.
if we take the goat ship to their home, there's a really high chance that we won't come back with it either because it's taken from us or the goats will want to stay. Because
You're-
technically we kidnapped the goats.
Do you remember the bit where I said that they're looking for people that raided the caravan? They might be
Yeah.
suspicious.
Yeah.
Let's take Red December.
There's
Red December
that.
has better guns. Better guns.
Not all the guns are working, but most of them are. We'll be
We'll work
fine.
on that on the way.
Oh. How about we put the goats on Red December? That way we still have the goats.
Great. Sounds
No.
good. Let's go.
Wait, no. We don't put animals in the Red December. It messes up and they poop all over the cargo bay.
Oh.
I used to have these little deer that we used to use, and they just shit everywhere.
Oh.
And there's one with a little red nose. He used to go and he'd poop on the bridge. It was
He
awesome.
sounds like a
He's
shit.
pooper. He's a
He
shitter.
sounds like a shit.
Yeah, never mind. No goats
Red
in the
nose
December.
shitter.
Red nose shitter.
Especially while you're flying, it seems as though that would be a pretty big hazard. Flying
Yeah,
at
you don't
your
want
face.
slippery decks.
Oh no, when we were flying, I put them outside.
Slippery decks. I said decks, like what you walk on a ship.
Yeah, I've seen that New Zealand commercial.
Smash cut to us on the deck of the Red December.
Yes, descending to Thunderborg.
Oh, okay.
That was the cue, yes. Oh, look, Thunderborg. So we get to Thunderborg, and this big red ship rolls up from Muspelheim, and lo and behold, at the dock, the ship's guest is probably waiting for us, aren't you?
But he's very quiet. He's a little man and he's very quiet and muted.
Kobolds are
We got to
this place?
open the porthole on the Red December to hear
I
him.
muted myself because I was eating crackers while I.
How dare you?
Yes.
Who's
I'm
this?
waiting at
Who
the
are you?
dock. I'm waiting at the dock, waiting for this ship to come in. Perhaps my ship, or maybe somebody else's.
Why do I feel like you're wearing a trench coat and one of those wide fedoras?
Well, I'm a kobold that's wearing a trench coat with a wide fedora.
Could be 3 in there. We don't know.
3 very small kobolds.
It's well tailored, and I'm flicking the ashes off of a well-worn cigarette, waiting for this ship to land here. As I look up, I see a ship that I'd seen before. The last time I'd seen her, I heard stories and tales of the deer on this ship who had way too much pepperonto spice, and dear God, did it make a mess. But that's a tale for another time.
Are you sure we just can't shoot him?
Why is he? Who's he
No.
talking to? He's
I don't
standing
know.
out outside the ship just
This is what he
talking.
does. He
Talks to
monologues.
himself.
He does these
Talking
monologues.
Monologuer.
Does everyone?
6th level monologuer.
Wait, everyone. I suspect there's an invisible person on the
Oh, that
dock.
would be a great class.
That would be.
Oh, good point. We should coat the dock in fire.
He could talk someone
hold
to
on.
death.
He's talking to someone. There must be someone invisible there with him.
I don't see anyone over there. Do you see anyone over there?
When we get to the dock, make sure to wave your arms around. That way you'll see. If they're invisible, you'll hit them by accident.
If they catch on fire, they won't be invisible anymore because we will see the fire.
I cast fourth wall.
Oh,
That's a pretty highbrow joke. You can't use that on this show.
I appreciate it.
It was taught to me by the wizard Alan Smithy.
That was good. That was good. All right, so hey, you there, you're talking to yourself. Which way to what are we doing here, Ded Babo?
This is the one we need to talk to.
Oh,
That's
he's already
better there.
talking to somebody. Apparently, we should.
Yeah, we
finish
can
the
wait till he's done. It
conversation.
is fine.
I have
Yes,
a
well-
question.
shouldn't bother him.
Is everything black and white, or is that
Just him.
Just
so
him.
the city of Thunderborg is the city of smiths. So there's a lot of smoke and soot, and so everything looks black and white.
But
It
it-
probably
okay.
was colorful at one point. The fire is actually, fire colors
Okay.
like blue and green and
Yeah.
orange.
And it is as cheerful as a Morrissey song.
All right,
Max
so
takes, Max takes
okay.
one more drag on his cigarette, flicks it into the water,
There's
sort of
water.
coughs a little.
There's a bucket he's throwing the cigarettes
There's
in.
just
A little
a
bucket
bucket
of
right
water.
there. Sort of coughs a little and says, "Damn, college store only had charms there. Feel like I'm back in college."
Is he
Ded
talking to us?
Babo,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
been some time.
It has
What?
not been long
That's
enough.
always true.
What brings you here to my docks?
Well, you called me.
I did call you. It appears that you may know a few things that a client of mine is looking for.
You might know a few things that I am looking for, so maybe we can work out a bit of a bargain, a deal, if you
That's what I was hoping for. I can see from the look down here that many of your compatriots maybe, well, they had a bit of a scrap recently, it seems.
will. We enjoy some, pit wrestling.
Pit
We're
wrestling.
intelligible.
You should try it sometime, especially against this big guy.
I don't think I need to wrestle with a big guy. Last time I wrestled with a big guy, it
Oh, for fuck's sake!
turned out
All right.
He sort of looks wistfully into his memory for a little bit. And thinks
Well,
to
at least he's not
himself,
talking to anybody.
I know, this is
But
better.
we can hear.
It was a flesh golem. I remember him well.
Kinky.
Ah, Timmy the Dick.
His name was Teeny the Dick. I remember. That's right. Anyway, I don't think that's the reason we're here talking, are we?
No.
No.
I'm
I have
hoping
forgotten.
Who's
Yeah.
your friend here, Ded Babo? Hello,
Right,
I'm Swash.
what are we doing here?
This is a royal pain in my ass.
That's a weird name.
Hi, Royal Pain in my ass.
Hello, real pain in my ass.
I think this is canon now, so yes.
I am
Should I
the
call you
royal pain
royal
in the ass.
or the whole thing? Is there a short friend version? Because we're
I'm
friends.
sorry. You said your name was Swish?
Swash.
What was that?
Schwash.
Right.
Schwash.
It's like, look, you get all this stuff off of him and you can swash the floor.
Ah, right.
Okay.
Well, listen.
Coming from a
Swash.
baboon. Deed baboon. Yes.
Speaking of baboon, no. I think there's something that we can trade with each other. I think you have some information that you might have of mine, and well, maybe I can put a.
I need to use you as a contact.
I feel as though everyone's speaking in code.
No, you just knew this. Of course I speak in code.
Business talk.
So, Mr.
The ROI of the paradigm shift is going to influence the market in specific ways, right?
Bonnie, I'm going to go
monologue
lie
music
down for a
changes.
bit.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a good idea.
So,
I'm gonna go hit things on the ship with a
You're
hammer.
keeping some strange company these days, Ded Babo. Why don't you introduce me around?
before we do that, because that seems really boring, and I don't feel like doing that.
It's fair.
Have you been hearing what's going on in the multiverse?
I've heard a few things, yes, that the multiverse may be in trouble.
So what we are doing is helping to stop what is causing the trouble, because it is bad for my business, and it is bad for everybody, but mostly for my business. And so what we are doing is we are making a weapon, and I need you to help me get Surtur to help finish the weapon.
Well,
I'm sorry. Did I leave something out with you? I'm sorry. I may have not revealed everything to everybody.
Surtur, he's the bad guy, right?
Yes.
I have worked with Surtur in the past, and he may or may not owe me a favor, but he's not currently who I'm working with. It seems your last exploits have caught the eye of the Hammerjam.
What are you talking about? What exploits?
Are
Hammer
people
Jim?
lighting people out here?
I could lay out for you what I already know.
No,
But-
please. That would take an awful lot of time the way you do
It
things.
would take a while, and we did it earlier in the 10 minutes before.
That's fair.
Right. So, there's appears to be a little problem of some missing Metro Black and some spices. And
I don't know what you're
fire
talking
blood.
about.
I think you probably do.
I think
But I'm
that
also-
maybe we can discuss this.
What's your evidence?
See, talking shrubbery, I'm paid to know things. And it seems that those who knocked over that caravan were just a little bit sloppy in what they left behind, including eyewitnesses.
A little bit.
Okay, they were incredibly sloppy. So I've got, well, a metric shit ton of eyewitnesses that you left behind,
Probably
including
literally.
some PTSD goats that recently let me know that they were being threatened to be colored and permed.
How do they know that? Does this guy talk telepathically to goats? How
I
does he
don't
know
know.
this?
I think.
How do they know what we were talking about?
Who knows the
Kobolds
strange
must
powers of
speak, though.
kobolds?
Ded Babo, you have influence,
It's
and
those pancreases.
Okay.
Max, you have tentacle twist. You have 5 minutes to spend it.
Anyway,
Explain
I
what
can-
the tentacle twist does.
Stop interrupting his monologues.
I'm monologuing
No, we have
here.
to. We absolutely have to, because otherwise we'd never get an episode in.
What I'm saying is, I could probably turn the Hammer Jammer into looking somewhere else for
Who's
the Metro
Hammer
Black.
Jammer?
He rules Thunderborg. Weren't
Is,
you paying
is this
attention?
one person or is it a gang?
Oh,
It's
you were
actually it's a
joking.
big guy with a little guy that he carries around a lot.
It's the mightiest of all smiths.
Oh,
John Smith, the hammer.
hello,
Jammer.
femboy Reeds.
He's looking for his Metro Black, is my point. He's willing to let go of the Pepranto spice and perhaps even the ornate mirror. He's willing to look the other way on the battle goats. But the Metro Black...
I don't know what you mean by these Metro Black. You know who does? They're these two little gnomes that live on the little piece of shit gnomes. They probably have it.
So you're trying to finger these gnomes for the Metro Black? Is that what you're telling me?
Oh,
I know that euphemism.
I got to grip a goat and Metro Black.
it
Listen,
has been a while since I've tried to finger the gnomes.
Just like coiling line in the back and whistling.
listen, I've been a private dick for years, and I can spot a fingering when I know one, when I see one.
I'm gonna smash something on the ship with my hammer.
Private dick, does that mean like
I've tried so hard not to say anything.
like you're what's that term there when you don't have sex and it's not your
Abstinent?
involuntarily
Oh.
celibate?
I believe that's called a philosopher.
As Lich regrets so many life choices today.
We thought this would be a good idea. Look at us.
Decisions were made.
All right, so I don't know what's going on.
What I'm saying is this. I think I can put in some good word. We can put the hammer jammer on some other route for a little while, but I need to know what's going on with the multiverse. And I could probably introduce you to the Surtur. I'm going to need to come along.
Is that like a Shinoshell or something?
It is worse. It is worse.
It's much worse than that, Swatch. Much worse.
Okay,
He
Uh,
said it
thanks,
as though
Mux.
it were upsetting, but I don't think it made it.
No.
Maybe you can put in maybe send a telegram to Surtur. Do we have to actually go there?
I thought you needed something from him sometime.
Yeah, we
We
do.
can go
How
and
about
set
an
him on fire.
invoice?
How about an influence? How about you use your influence?
Yeah.
I said it.
Not
My
you.
influence?
Something.
I don't know what you're saying.
You have a tentacle twist. I have influence.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
So we
And I'm racking my brain as he monologues to try and think of a good way to use it.
so we want to go to Surtur and convince him to use his incredible forge to make the weapon out of the stuff that we haven't got.
Well, it's not make the. Is it make,
different?
make the weapon, not make the stuff that's going to hold the weapon?
He
Yeah,
has to
that's-
come to the forge and kind of hit our ship a lot with his hammer.
But I'm doing that already.
You are not
Yeah,
a
the-
giant fire demon.
The short
God,
one back
Burger,
there with the
giant
leg
God,
that
yeah.
goes. The short
You
one
guys,
back there with the
whatever.
leg
God,
that goes
God.
all the way
That's the
up.
spirit.
I see that dame. She has been hitting the ship. Couldn't she just do it?
No.
Think.
Jules asked for a story so far, so whenever there's a dip in the monologue,
Go
there,
for it.
I'll
Go for
get
it right
around
now.
to it.
Do it right now.
Hey, Jewel, thanks for the story so far. So, if you saw last session, the Swashbucklers did a swashbuckly heist. That means not good. And stole some goat boats. And then there was goat sexy time, if you remember. We won't get into the details there. And they had stole some metal black, along with Memlo, who had taken some
Pepronto.
spices.
Who names this shit?
Pepsi.
Yeah, right? Thank you.
Pepsidase.
Finally, somebody
Pepronto.
else is tortured by it.
Pepronto and some oxidized blood of a fire giant. Anyway, that was part 2 of 3 parts of Ded Babo making this ultimate weapon of Avarice destruction or something. And so now we've got the power and we've got the materials, and so now we need to do the final construction. So apparently Ded Babo knows that ship's guest Max Spade has worked for Surtur, the god of the fire giants. So you could call him a demon, I suppose. And Ded Babo says that Max Spade should talk to Surtur so that Surtur hits Ded Babo's phlogistotic forge and hammers this metablek into the proper form with his hammer that burns as bright as the sun. Or it's all very
Some shit like that.
So that's where we are. But we had 20 minutes of Max Spade up there talking already. So maybe 30. I don't know how long. It's 44 minutes in. Yeah, probably. It's about 50-50.
So what I will do is I'm going to use my influence,
Okay.
and I am going to have Yuri take a message to the hammer jammer,
Oh, okay.
and I'm going to say, it is going to say, "Greetings from Ded Babo. It is a pleasure doing business with you again. Perhaps you should look to the 2 gnomes who Ded Babo's name forgot. They may know what happened to your metal.
Oh, right. Grim and Graham.
And please accept this as a token of my appreciation, and I will give him a small bag of coal."
Oh. Does Hammer Jammer use coal?
With a
He
name like
doesn't have
that,
to
yes.
use it. He doesn't have to use it, but perhaps he can use it in a fire, in a forge, to make things. You can make things with coal, you know.
He
Can I make
sees
a
the value of it, yeah.
Is
Can I
there
make a
a difference
suggestion,
between
Ded
drug
Babo?
coal and like burnable fuel coal?
Well,
They're
it's
the
kind of
same-
both.
Yeah, same kind of thing. Yeah.
This coal has an H in it.
Yeah.
KHOL coal.
Right.
Not to be confused with the very, the legally distinct from the department store.
Right.
What's a
That's
department store?
KOHL, not KHOL. We're using KHOL. KOHL. Yeah, no, they suck. Actually, I did find some really nice stuff there for Christmas.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah.
Not sponsored by
Yes.
KHOL or the other one.
Crew, thank you very much. Oh,
Crew!
You?
Hey, a point for Crew. Oh, yeah.
We
Hey,
need it.
everybody. Influence, Tentacle Twist, and Favor are all up. We need some red shirts because the Red Shirt Armada hasn't been doing so well. If you look all the way up in the right corner of the interface, you can see that the banner is totally red. Avarice has chewed up a chunk of the multiverse, and it's not going well for everybody. So, all right. So, letter gets sent to Hammer Jammer talking about the gnomes Grim and Graham. They were gnomes,
Is
right?
Hammer Jammer and Surtur the same person?
No, they are not.
Okay.
Hammer Jammer lives up here in Thunderborg, which is on near the plains of Ida and those floating Earthbergs. Remember?
Yes.
All right. Surtur is down in Muspelheim, which is where the Phlogistonic Forge is. If you recall, when we first crash landed here on Isgard, we stumbled upon a fire giant. That was one of his minions or lords.
Right.
We're not sure. Maybe it was him. And then we ran away.
Oh, we didn't
Yes,
kill him?
okay.
Oh, okay, good.
No, we did not kill him. We ran away.
Okay, good.
I hope we didn't kill him because we need
That's
him.
good.
That would be
That's
bad.
good. Good news.
Yeah, that would be
What
bad.
a weird plot twist that would be.
Well, Ded Babo, why didn't you lead with the fact that you were building a Phlogistonic forge? Well, of course I'd like to help. Why don't I send a note right along that says that, what was the name of these gnomes of yours?
It is
Grim and
already
Graham.
done. We already did done. I
Grim
was
and
not
Graham.
going to wait while you were busy monologuing. I sent Yuri. He's all taken care of.
Interesting.
What you might do with your tentacle twist is 3 impossible things, or bend the story to our needs, your needs, anyone's needs.
Cookies, mom.
My tentacle twist?
Cookie's mom's needs, if you wish. Yeah, you have a tentacle twist burning. They
Oh,
have a
right.
5-minute time limit.
Okay. The tentacle twist should be that Ded Babo is his letter falls on deaf ears as he dealt with this last time. His last dealings with Ded Babo did not go well. However, knowing the names of the 2 gnomes that he has fingered earlier, that I send a corresponding note along that says that my investigation has led me to believe that the Metro Bleck was stolen by 2 gnomes, and I name these 2 gnomes as well, and that I am pursuing them right now with Ded Babo, who appears to be acting in earnest, but that we may need the help of some others. Whatever, but I leave that out.
Okay.
That was the twist?
That's it.
Okay.
Is that any good?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Rules
solid
light.
to
We're
me.
rules light.
Oh, yeah.
Rules? We have
Perfectly
rules?
acceptable.
What are rules?
Sometimes we have rules. Sometimes.
Nothing.
Cookie asked a question. Currently, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 captains. All the captains don't have ship names like Captain Patches. Whoever made Captain Patches didn't give him a ship name. McFerrin doesn't have a ship name. And Toby Buckets from last season. I don't know who gave us Toby Buckets, but he doesn't have a ship name.
There's a Captain Patches?
There, don't you remember? You might not remember because you were dead.
Well,
somebody
I was busy
made a
being
Captain
dead.
Patches. It's going to be very confusing for a while.
What about what if we just add Junior to it? Captain Patches Junior.
Captain Patches Jr. All right, well.
We're canonically saying that Patches.
Well, that sounds like then Patches has a kid. I'll say Captain Patches, the other.
Exactly. What if it is Captain? What if it is Patches' kid?
It could be. I mean, time
Patches.
travel's been known to happen in this show.
Welcome to the dungeon.
Oh,
We've got
oh
fun
my.
and games.
Oh. Oh my.
I just didn't know you were
Future
getting so
kid.
lucky, and now you got a kid. Surprise!
Welcome to the dungeon, Ded Babo.
Welcome to the dungeon. Whoa.
If Avarice can do it, so can I.
Is Patches' kid part ship?
Oh shit! I gotta keep track.
Wait, what?
Ah!
Yeah, somebody got it.
What? Wait.
I didn't understand what you
Is
said.
he part ship?
Oh.
After I was dating the other ship.
Frozen.
Well, he is now.
He's part
Yes.
Goliath, part timber.
Yes.
He's a wooden Goliath. Ah, that's what she said about
Oh,
Patches Senior. All right.
that's right. Tell your friends.
Yeah.
Tell your friend.
Tell all your friends. Well, wouldn't that make him also part? Wouldn't that make Patches Junior also part Gem of Creation?
Yes.
Yes.
Damn.
Presumably.
Oh, that's
Like
a
a
big plot
superhero.
twist I didn't see coming. All right.
Anyway,
So the letter's been sent.
Two letters
so we've
been
got
sent.
some free time.
This is a new record. We've never had this many letters sent in one episode before.
yeah.
That's true.
Can we send more?
Probably. I don't know.
So, while we're waiting for a response on our letters, should we, I don't know, steal another ship or knock over a bank or something?
There's a Dead Reckoning probably in Thunderborg.
Let's get a
Pickle
drink.
barrel. Pickle barrel.
Yeah.
Let's
Could
get a
go
drink.
get drunk.
Dead Reckoning.
I don't know what I was thinking. Let's go.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah. All right.
Is
So
Avarice
the
talking
Dead.
up to us in Russian.
Yeah. I got confused when I saw it. I was like, oh, what?
I have a feeling it's a dirty word. Is that a dirty name?
Meet me halfway for you to come meet me halfway. Maybe she's calling Ded
No,
Babo.
I know what she's saying. I know what this is.
She's calling them out.
You can actually phonetically figure out that last word, in fact.
Shit.
Really?
Kaka. Kata.
Ka-
Kanta.
Oh no, those letters don't
That's
make the same
rude.
sounds.
That's so rude.
It is a soft C.
I don't know. Okay.
Cyrillic is hard. Let's go get
Let's
drunk.
go to
really
the Dead
is.
Reckoning, yeah. Letters and reading, that's not the Swashbucklers. Let's go have some pickles. Hey, the pickle barrel. Ooh, where's my notebook? Ah, look. See, I told you I was ready. It's right here. The pickle barrel notebook.
Ooh.
Fight the spores. Fight the spores. Fight the future.
I'm ordering
Go.
a round for everybody.
Great. Oxidized fire giant blood.
that.
No. We
Spicy.
don't have that. We don't have it. We don't have
It's a spicy meatball.
It's
No,
a
I'm hoping. I'm
spicy
seeing if they
meatball.
have it at the Dead Reckoning.
Oh.
Oh God, it's getting deep in chat now. All right.
Oh, great.
Hey, Max Spade, have you ever participated in the infinite barrel of pickling?
It's been some time since I've partaken, but I'm in the mood perhaps tonight to partake.
Let's just drink. He's gonna
Let's
be a
drink
while.
and eat something from the pickle barrel. I'm in. 5 gold. What? Oh wait, I have to. There were some changes to the rules that it's going to go round robin, right?
Oh.
That's how we're doing it now,
Yeah.
as opposed to like, yeah. So who's that? Who's first? Who's going to go first? I'll go. I mean, I'm not. Captain Guido go first, I guess.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Oh, Patches goes first. All right, good. Never again volunteer yourself. The Navy. All right, there, Patches. If you're gonna pull something from the interdimensional pickle barrel, you can roll a D100. 32. Holy shit. All right. So, the proprietor of this Dead Reckoning, who is a suit of black armor with a green fire inside.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the city of Smiths. I figured that was appropriate. reaches in with his hand because he's like, "Oh, it's metal," and pulls out like the end of a tentacle and like hands it to you like he's feeding you spaghetti noodle. Now,
Are we going to Lady and the Tramp this tentacle?
This tentacle is like black and green, and it's giving off this aura of you don't like it at all. I mean, the description has 5 words in the book, so this came from Chad, I'm sure. And so like he's holding it and he's like, "Ooh, this is a live one. I don't know how much I can hold this. You better start eating."
All right. I'm gonna start from I'm assuming it's cut off.
Well, it's still coming out of the pickle barrel.
Oh, I see. I'd like to grab a hold of it by the thickest part I can and like yank to try and get whatever's at the end out.
Okay. You pull and about 8 feet of tentacle come out of the barrel, and then like the whole surface of the barrel kind of bubbles up, and as it pours off, there's one giant eye, and as it keeps coming up, more tentacles come out, and then it's got this huge mouth of big, nasty teeth. And behold the chaotic evil tentacle of your doom!
Oh dear. Well, there's rather a lot of it.
It's alive and large, and there's this many other tentacles. Oh, it's only got 3 tentacles. It was drawn by the Simpsons guy, apparently. It's only got 3 tentacles, 1 eye.
Oh no! Yeah, I would like to fight this thing, and I feel like for the sake of the scene, maybe I'm just like comedy fighting it in the background while the rest of this happens.
Sure, we'll have that happen again. This happens to you a lot. We should make this a common occurrence. So Ded
pull assailants out of the barrel.
So Patches is like, oh, I got this. Whoa, no! Falls off his chair. They're rolling around in the background, knocking stuff over.
You all right?
Tries to attack him and like takes a chomp out of.
Are you all right, Patches? All right?
I've got this.
All right.
It's mine to deal with.
He's got it.
I did not realize Patches would get a date tonight. That is lucky for him.
Last time it was a gelatinous cube, and that didn't go so well.
No.
Still luckier at dates than philosophers are.
Anyone else want to try for the pickle barrel?
Always.
I mean, one of the most dangerous things has been taken out of it now.
I do.
A higher chance of survival. Okay, go ahead.
D100.
D100. A 9. Ooh, we're going old school. We're going first generation. Oh my God, you're not gonna believe this. You got a lemon. Pulls out this tiny little lemon. Like, here you go. You should be able to. Yeah.
That was back when we were putting food in there.
Yeah.
Almost all the food has been replaced with
children.
Non-food. Hey, shut up back there, Patches. You're busy.
Yeah, I was gonna say the best part of that is like Patches interrupts his battle to say that. Oh, that was back when we were putting food in there. I'm gonna reach around Bonnie and try to draw some out of the pickle barrel as well.
Oh, all right. You're gonna break the rules of the game and reach into the interdimensional pickle barrel.
Well, I'm gonna ask the bartender, who I happen to know pretty well. His name is Jop the Maneater. Jop, can you mind drawing me one out of there myself? I'll penny up some of the gold. Look, business has been good.
Yeah, all right, Max. Go ahead. You can feel free to stick your hand in the barrel. But if the rest of you falls in, you have to stay there until someone pulls you out to eat you.
That's fair.
That's telekinesis.
That's how that works.
He picks up one of your legs and starts like heaving you into it. He's
right. And I just start grabbing with my little claws, and I roll. I'm going totally old school. Yes, bobbing for apple style, and I roll a 5 out of a D100.
Yes. You pull out a pea. It's like, it's about like this big, but when you look at it up close, it looks like it's got dragon scales on it.
Ooh.
It's a dragon pea.
Jop, I seem to have come back alive. Thank you, my
Dragon
friend.
pea.
You have to eat it.
Okay.
Bonnie, you got a lemon. It's fine. It's sour and
Yeah, it's like
and pickled at the same time. It's very
briny.
weird. You can pickle lemons, everybody out in the audience.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
they're delicious.
They're actually pretty good.
You
So-
can pickle anything if you try hard enough.
Well, I mean,
I tried my brother once, and that didn't go well. My mom was
Nah,
pissed.
yeah.
now this dragon pea.
Sounds
there,
like you didn't
Max,
try hard enough.
you need to give me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm sure this should go well. My constitution was totally not my dump stat. How the hell do I roll on this thing? Here we go. No, that's got
yeah,
it.
just click on.
I
something.
found it.
All right.
I rolled totally
You
a.
did. That's a
Come on. A 9.
A
I'm sure that's gonna be
9.
great.
holy cow. Roll me another D100 there, Max.
I'm sure it's gonna go fine,
It'll go
guys.
fantastic. It's gonna be wonderful. Hey, Butters.
One
Oh, so
short
close.
of the perfect number.
68. You transform into a minotaur,
Oh,
but your finely tailored trench coat still fits.
Right.
You think that's
You
how
can
it
just keep
turned
all your
into a
stats.
kobold?
You just look like a minotaur right now. You're like
you-
3 minotaurs. You're like 3 kobolds, and then 1 kobold standing on your head doing this, like the
Okay.
horns. That's basically what you look like right now. All right.
Indeed, you mentioned wrestling the little one back there now. Is that still something that's good?
27
happen.
years old.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. I'm going to go into the background where there's all the wrestling still happening and just join in on the wrestling
All right.
as the Minotaur.
There's a massive melee going on with a minotaur and a 3-tentacled, one-eyed Matt Groening drawn creature and Patches, and I don't know who else is in there. Apparently Bonnie is because she's disappeared.
I think Bonnie's got pulled up in there.
I'm going to. I will
Patches,
also
check the mouth of that thing. It might have Bonnie.
oh!
I'll reach in too because the bad stuff is gone. This could be fun.
Yeah. The bad stuff is gone.
So-
Go ahead there, Ded Babo. How low can we go?
God, my goodness.
I rolled a 3.
You got a carrot, and there's not even a saving throw attached to it.
That's just,
He's just like,
you're screwed.
Whatever.
your skin turns orange. It clashes with your outfit. It'll last for some amount of hours. 4 hours. You have orange skin.
I love that my Minotaur has not been mentioned and how long that's going to last. It's just not.
It's
I'm a Minotaur.
Cobalt orange is what Ded Babo is now.
Motherfucker. Ashton doesn't.
Might as well get yourself pickled with some ale. Make up for it.
Yeah.
We're pickling whales.
Seals is up in the barrel. He's been watching everybody all these time in other places.
He's such a good boy.
He wants to
Such
try.
a good
I'm not one
boy.
to, but you know what? I'll buy one for Seals.
What was the Max? What was the barkeep's name? Jop.
Yes, Jop the Man-Eater.
Jop the Man-Eater. Jop the Man-Eater looks at Seals and looks at Swash and looks at Seals and says, okay. The rules are vague. We all know this. So you can roll what gets pulled out. So Jop reaches in and pulls out a 49.
Oh, good old 49.
49. And it's
Good year.
it's like a small blue stone.
I just flick it over. Oh,
As soon as he chomps down on it, his head freezes solid.
oh shit.
You're a
dear.
good boy.
All right, now I'm gonna.
So and like the rest of his body's like flopping around, but his
That's
head
what
is like
happens when you. that's
when
what
I'm
happens
done
you got ice
laughing,
cream
when
too
I'm done
fast.
laughing, I'm gonna use my my channel divinity to melt the ice or just churn the ice into water.
yeah. All right.
Is it Redson?
Seals look shocked.
Retson. Damn.
Just
He's got-
roll. Give me one Constitution saving throw or like one Constitution check for Seals there.
Okay.
Just click on Con on Seals' character sheet.
Sure. All right.
Oh, that's bad. Looks at you. His eyes
right,
are
boy?
like sad, and his tongue's hanging out.
Oh,
And then he just falls over unconscious.
Oh.
The stress.
I'm gonna get so drunk that I join him.
He's got such brain freeze from that.
Happens when you got ice cream too fast.
All right, so y'all get
remember this
y'all get some pickle barrel fun in, and the fight. Bonnie and Bonnie, we didn't know where you went. We thought you got eaten by the chaotic evil tentacle
It
of
got
doom.
better.
But you seem to be bad. Patches and Max, you can each make an attack roll, however you wish to do that.
Okay.
I'll make an attack roll too.
I'm gonna use my rapier.
Rapier.
I rolled well. The creature's not doing well. Holy cow, Max Spade.
24.
And
Yes.
Patches.
As I'm rolling, I'm saying to Patches, I remember when I ate ice cream too fast. It was some time ago with this dame.
Oh shit, it's you!
Yeah.
He's shooting. One of the energy pistol shots bounces off of Max's rapier and gets the creature right in its one giant eye. Surprisingly, that was its weak spot, and you have killed the chaotic tentacle of certain doom.
Ooh.
Chaotic evil tentacle of certain doom.
And look at this.
Right.
It dissipates into like a really bad smell and a sticky, unnameable puddle on the floor.
Yeah.
Not the
Unnameable.
first,
Now I have
not
to
the
eat the
first
puddle.
time.
Don't name that. Don't name it's unnameable. Don't name that puddle.
Yeah. Yeah, Patches. Her name
The last
is
time we had a
Connie.
puddle on the deck, it turned out to be a ship's cat.
It did.
That's
Yeah.
right.
It's turgid.
She held my eye for some time, Patches, I tell you. Those were fine times back then.
You've seen a lot in your life, haven't you?
I sure have.
Don't you
Not-
fellas only live to be like 20 or something?
Not
Days.
Only if you're a sissy.
Fair enough.
So a letter comes back from Hammerjammer, and the courier's just like standing in the door watching all this. It just drops the letter and turns around and runs away. Nope. I don't get paid enough for this.
You suppose that was for us?
It got stuck in the unnamed puddle on the floor.
Oh dear.
And the ink ran. We're not sure what the response was.
Patches, what do you call a puddle like this?
Goopy?
It's unnameable.
Gotcha. You've named it, my god. Man. What were you
Goopy the
thinking?
puddle slithers out of the Dead Reckoning.
I pick up the
Farewell,
letter.
Goopy!
Goopy.
I pick up the letter as Goopy leaves.
That's canon now. Goopy the puddle. We'll never know when he'll come back. Or
Next
they'll
guest.
come back. Next guest, Goopy the puddle.
Reminds me of a woman I used to date, Patches Goopy. She was a fine woman.
Little Goopy.
She was just a little goopy.
Well, this is going on. I
Is that
go
a
to the-
draconic
pint
name?
of
Goopy?
whiskey, like a full ass pint of whiskey.
I just go
Thank
over
you.
and I ask the bartender for the dwarven potato spirits. He knows the ones I mean. Because I'm not listening to this bullshit without some of my favorite drink.
He slides you like a brown paper wrapped package.
Ah, hobo drinking. Nice.
You open it up and it's like money. It's like, isn't it protection time?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Usually I send Pavel, but Pavel's not here. No, I just want the potato spirits.
Oh, okay.
My favorite drink. You know the one.
Vodka, yeah.
She
Yeah,
was
why
beautiful. Beautiful, I tell you, had legs that went from here to there, but she had a little bit of a dripping
Just-
problem.
From
Legs
where
took
to
her.
where?
I just
Uh,
pound 4 shots while this is going on.
Patches is just listening as though this is all very normal. Oh.
Now, for you in the audience, remember, drink responsibly, not Wisconsibly, because we're terrible up here, and you should not try to attempt it, because we could probably put a whole
It's
country to
not
shame.
safe.
It's not safe. Jules knows. She's from Wisconsin.
Ded Babo is played by a Boston Irishman. He knows what he's doing too.
All right, so
I'm gonna
Max,
open up the letter and I'm gonna see if it's got Ded Babo's name on it or my name on it as I shake off the puddle.
You're not sure. The ink is all kind of run and the paper's kind of dissolved. You just kind of see the end of a word. It was very few words apparently, and
I have this crumpled up piece of paper, and I look at Ded Babo and say, "Ded Babo, what can you make of this?"
I can make a
paper
hat.
airplane?
A different hat. I can make a nice little pin. I can make a pterodactyl.
Interesting.
Has anyone got mending, perhaps?
The letters that you're able to read on it are C, E, E, D.
Wait, do I?
C-E-E-D?
Yeah, it's like there's like it looks like there might have been only a few words, and half of one word is there, and it says C-E-E-D.
I knew a man named Seed once.
Oh, Seed.
I don't think it's him.
Succeed?
Yeah, that was his racket. Yes.
Yeah.
Babo?
Oh, Succeed. Could suck the chrome off of a bumper hitch.
Why would he do that?
Remember that?
Because it was actually very
Is
valuable.
he a rust monster?
He could pay him. Yeah.
I think he's a rust monster,
Anyway,
even though
See
Chrome
the
doesn't.
rust monster.
So if
Seems he
this
gets
is-
around.
If this is not going to work, perhaps we need to have a different avenue. But in the meantime, we are definitely
I?
going to need some help from Surtur.
Try to fix it. I don't have mending, but
What kind of payments Surtur gonna want?
can
Sorry,
put that
Bonnie.
together.
He likes sweaty men.
Patches.
This is Sea-Dew. Not sweat, but I catch your meaning.
See, dude, now
Sounds
it's got
like
a
someone.
name.
I rode
you're
I rode the Sea-Doo
that
one
you
time. It was fun.
Sweat jet skis?
It's not sweat.
Yes, it's actually tiny little jet skis all lined up in a row, and it looks like water.
I think I actually ran into your cousin there, Swish. He was covered. He was from Appalachia. He was covered in Mountain Dew, wasn't he?
Oh.
That makes for a sticky mess.
Sort of.
Happy New
Sort
Year,
of a
everybody.
piss-like sort of consistency.
So you can see 2 years in, we haven't
Must
changed
be the
a bit.
lemon of mountains. The mountain of lemon. I need more whiskey.
Everyone knows that lemons and limes grow up in mountains.
Totally.
Of
Wait.
course. It's
So-
not
My
what
favorite-
that's meant to taste like, because I don't think it does.
No, I don't know.
West Virginia citrus is the best. You don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
All right.
Anyway.
Listen, Balmy, can you fix this?
Huh?
The letter. Can you fix the letter, Balmy?
Who's Balmy? We're all balmy.
Is that her
What is
name?
Barmy?
You said
Oh,
her name was
Bonnie?
Oh,
Balmy.
Bonnie.
Oh, Bonnie. Bonnie. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say I've got more
Right.
balls than you any day, but you can't have them.
Ballsy.
Can I-
Bonzi.
Balls.
So I don't
Nice.
have mending, but I'm an artificer.
Let's play hangman with the
Oh,
audience.
I think a tentacle
Something,
twist
something,
is coming.
something. C-E-E-D.
Oh, and Bonnie gets a tentacle twist.
Thank
Bonnie, a
God.
tentacle twist.
Oh, fantastic!
Save the fucking letter, Bonnie.
Then
We've been sticking
I'm
with this for
gonna-
half an hour.
Go back in time.
No, I'm going to just sort. So, Bonnie has consumed most of her whiskey at this point. She's just gonna look at it, and then look at her hammer, and then somehow banging it with the hammer makes it better. It like pre-burned.
She puts it
Bonnie
down.
doesn't
She
know
puts it
how.
down on the
I don't
wooden
know
table. Yeah, you put it down on the wooden table in front of you. You start hammering it. Everyone's like, I think she's a little in her cups. Bam, 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 bam. And you pick it up, and it reconstituted the rest of the paper from the wooden table.
Yes.
Like you took a rubbing of a gravestone. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Bam, 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 bam. And it says,
that Bonnie really can bang. I tell you that, Ded Babo.
That's true.
I'm drinking more.
Hammers!
Most of our troubles have to do with finding her dead wife. So
Oh, look at Only Flap's got 3 of them over there. And you're correct. It's the third one. It says proceed.
oh, well, that was our first guess.
Proceed. It looks like we're able to go forward. Now, Ded Babo, it only took us, what, an hour and 10 minutes of time.
That's about right.
I say we move forward.
That's pretty fast when you're around. Anyway, very well. Let us go and
It was from Hammer Jammer, and it was 2 max.
Dear God,
That's
she
what the rest of it said.
keeps
she's
pulling
got-
out hammers.
Yeah, don't ask. Don't.
normal?
No,
it's
don't
bad.
ask.
No, it is best. No.
Bandolier of hammers. A hamdolier.
Just gonna tuck this right here.
What the shit? All right.
She never leaves home without a tool.
She's ready for a hammer jam.
Didn't put any of my
Hammer jam.
She is ready for a hammer jammer.
Oh, we could have a smithing contest. Who can hit the anvil the longest? That's already been done. That was
Oh, yeah.
nice set of bangers. That's Jewel.
Thanks, Juliet.
We could do a
all right,
hammer
so-
slugger.
Hammerschlagen, yeah. Let's play some Hammerschlagen. That's in a lot of bars up here.
It's a great game.
Does it involve hammers?
Yeah,
It does.
You
and nails
hammer
and a stump.
Hammer nails
Was that
into a stump.
Bonnie's
It is-
tentacle
it-
twist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Bonnie's tentacle twist. All right, so we're off to see the Surtur. I don't
We're
know.
off to see the Surtur. That's
We're
right.
off to see the Surtur, the wonderful
But we need
Surtur of...
Surtur, according to Ded Babo over there, we need Surtur to come to the Phlogiston Forge.
Right. The Phlogiston Forge is not portable yet, Ded Babo? Is it just attached to your ship? What's the story?
No, the Phlogiston Forge is a place. We're
Like a
making
whole,
this ship.
like,
Could we make it portable?
subplane.
No, it is a big.
Ooh.
It is a
And
big
it's
place.
attached to a hammer?
No, that isn't
Hasn't-
how it works.
Well, shit.
You were all at the Phlogiston
Been at
Forge.
it's where we've been staying and building the weapon.
Right.
Didn't what's his face who made my gun and your leg have a phlogiston forge?
We might have.
He had a son that was Stad.
Argenstad.
Argenstad, yeah. No, he basically the way it was described was that he had a sun shrunk down and in his forge, and so it was like a sun-powered forge. The Phlogiston Forge, of course, is made of the mysterious stuff that makes up the ether around us.
Gotcha.
My God, and I thought I monologued.
I only used 10 words. You took 10 minutes.
Remember a girl I used to date that
Oh,
took
got
10
it.
minutes.
All right, so
Jesus Christ!
That sounds like a you problem.
Oh, damn!
End of
Damn.
monologue.
10 minutes was bragging, I'll be honest.
The mic drop.
Give that man some ice after that burn. All right, so where are we going, everyone?
Well, we gotta
The
figure out a
phlogiston
way.
forge.
Well,
Are
no,
we
we
all
gotta
drunk?
figure a way.
We liquored up and we're going? Okay. Got
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
liquored
totally.
up.
We're going
And
straight
we've
to
gotta
where
figure out
we're...
a way to get Surtur to the Phlogiston Forge.
Oh,
Okay.
you
Piss
just put
him
me in
off.
contact. You put me in contact. I will take care of that.
Well, that I can do. That I
We
can
just need to
do.
talk to Surtur.
We steal Surtur's hammer,
No, it doesn't
lure him
work
to
that
the
way.
forge, and then he hits us with his hammer.
Oh, that's a great plan. Let's do that.
I want to keep the hammer.
The
You
hammer of
are
a mad fire giant
I
demon
want to
god.
introduce Surtur to
Bigger
Umlash.
hammer.
you could build a house for you on this hammer. It is a big hammer.
I want it.
Sounds like
Okay.
the best hammer around.
Does sound like a very good hammer.
Mhm.
I mean, what's one more eternal deity after us that will not rest until we're all dead?
You're supposed to be building an
Exactly.
alliance, not making more enemies. At this point,
Yeah.
the
For
multiverse is
that
doomed.
enemy, two enemies they're gonna fight each other on who gets the honor of killing us. So,
Honor.
yes, yeah, because we're the biggest pain in the ass.
No, that's this guy, the little kobold.
That is
Yeah,
a minotaur.
No, that's already canon. He's the biggest pain in the ass.
Yes, but now he's a minotaur.
That's probably why he's the biggest pain in the ass. Those horns. All right. So are we going to go to the Phlogistonic Forge and get a hold of Surtur, or are we going somewhere else?
Well, you want to steal the hammer, you have to go there, I guess, yes?
Yeah. I mean, if we don't...
Isn't he bringing the hammer?
He would bring it. If we lure him, he would bring it.
Okay.
And maybe
You
we
sent
make
him
him
a
mad.
letter.
Oh,
Who
no,
did
I
you
did
send
not.
the letter to?
To the hammer jammer.
We sent the letter to the Hammer Jammer to get him off of our trail so that we could go to Surtur, to get to Surtur to the Phlogistonic Forge.
And the Hammer Jammer decided that the best course of action for the Hammer Jammer in Thunderborg was to get all of you out of his city and anywhere else.
That's not a bad decision. That's
Not
probably
stupid
best
at all,
for their
it's
interest.
pretty
He has heard of us.
So we need to trick Surtur into going to the Phlogistonic Forge.
Affirmative.
Yeah.
We are, as
And
noted,
we bake a really big cake for him.
we are, as noted, the biggest pains in the ass in the multiverse.
That only worked
Could,
once in Batman.
could we just like egg him on into following us there?
So, are we ruling
What would
out
really
automatically
piss him off?
talking to him?
No,
really.
but
I'm not
talking
good at
to him
Need a
will
backup
most
plan?
likely
Is that what we're doing?
cause annoyance.
You know what? Maybe we should try to talk to him and explain what's happening and hope for the best.
And then backup plan, we just shove him in a bag, in a sack, and take him back.
Yeah.
Feel as though that's
Isn't he the fire giant of all fire giants?
He's the giant of all giants.
We got a big bag. How big a bags do we got on this
Your
ship?
sack is not that big, Swash.
There's a huge pop, everyone.
Now you're an expert on my sack, huh?
You just hear, and everyone's looking around. Max, you turn back into a kobold.
It's funny, the only
Were you
person that's
not a
got a large
kobold?
enough sack would be Bonnie. She seems to have a large sack.
It's true. But
accurate.
unfortunately,
we
it
make
is not
it larger?
multidimensional. Can we so I honestly talking to Surtur is not a bad idea because I don't know what Surtur wants. And without knowing what Surtur wants, I don't know how to lure/annoy him enough to get him where we need to go.
Good point. Who do we know who knows Surtur well enough to either give us advice on talking to him or give us advice on pissing him off?
Well,
Wait, you know Surtur? Yes, you do. That's sort of the point, isn't it?
That's why we came here.
Yes. I've done jobs for Surtur in the past. Yes.
What motivates a giant forge giant?
You might be
Person.
missing the demon part.
That's the word I wanted,
Souls.
except other than the second giant. You're right.
Well, he's probably wants something. We go talk to him if he doesn't care about the multiverse. Well, damn him, he'll probably have some errand or something. We know how this goes.
I would say he wants what all demons want, some form of control or power.
Well, he
Oh,
can-
let's give him Ded Babo.
That's a solid
Get
choice.
tired of him anyway. Let's get.
Turn him over.
after, because I can't.
Summer's over.
Yeah.
Ded Babo's got all of the blueprints in his head, and the ones that he wrote out, they change every time, and then he hires new contractors every time. Also, there's a bunch of hallways that lead to nowhere, and I don't understand why. I haven't ever seen Ded Babo and H.H. Holmes in the same room, and I'm wondering why now I haven't.
Is
Jesus.
Ded Babo the devil in the White City? Is that what you're
Yeah, I
saying?
guess so.
wow. That escalated real fast.
I know.
It really did.
That monologuing is contagious, apparently.
It sure is.
It's spreading.
I just kept going with it.
You were
okay.
talking about H.H. Holmes, if I can
Yes.
remind you.
Can I?
Yes.
Can we give him a piece of the multiverse? Like, hey, if we win, you can have.
Well, let's go
We
talk
don't.
to
That's
him.
not really.
What about
Let's go
one of
talk to
Ded
him.
Babo's snow
Precedent.
globes? Would you offer a snow globe to Surtur Ded Babo?
Yeah, I don't know if he would want it, but we can try. Sure.
All right. Yeah, no, let's go. We have some options.
All right.
Did we steal anything other than the goat boat from the goat boats?
The spicy spice and the
Metal spice.
and the
No, we didn't
giant
steal the
blood.
metal, remember? That's all
That was
kosher.
the giant
Gnomes.
blood.
The gnomes did that.
Max, what did you say?
The giant's blood.
Yeah, oxidized fire giant blood.
Exactly.
It's like
Can get that back
there's a
to
story
him.
going on here somewhere.
I don't know if he will want it. It's probably all gross now. It's
Well,
not
that's
like we can
already
put it into
been-
another giant.
That's been claimed.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah.
still with us, isn't he?
No, that's Memlo has that.
Yeah, Memlo. Memlo has it. Didn't we keep Memlo?
Did we get rid of buckets?
No,
Was that the other cook's name?
I think yeah. No, I don't think we did. I don't think he stayed. I don't think Memo stayed with us.
No, because he had to finish out his
Stage.
yeah
Oh, where did he work, everybody?
at the fire giant cook factory.
Yeah, the Hall of the Fire Giant Lords, which is conveniently
Probably
kind
where
of
they
where
discovered
Surtur
her.
lives.
Oh shit.
You see,
Weird.
you see,
Weren't we
Max writing down
disguised, though?
everything in that basically has solved his case as you guys are monologuing here.
Yeah.
As we
Understood.
incriminate ourselves.
I appreciate you guys filling me in on this. It appears I'm done here.
He's like, wait a minute. So you broke into Surtur's joint, left with a cook, you threatened the whole kitchen staff, then you stole the goat boat to go steal more goat boats.
All right, weren't we disguised when we went in the
Also,
kitchen?
I absolutely.
You were disguised, but then Ded Babo dropped his disguise.
Okay,
right,
so-
and did the intimidation.
We know who makes
Freeze them all
Surtur's
so you
food.
can
We could
get
just
out.
poison his food.
You're gonna poison
How would
the
that
god.
help us get
Okay.
his
It
hammer
wouldn't.
to hit
So,
our...
Dede
I'm just
can't
good
go
at
with
making
us.
ideas to kill people.
So
Dede was with
can't-
you, yeah.
No, he can't go
Oh,
with
he
us,
can't go
right?
now, yeah.
We were.
Or
we
you'd have
were-
to go disguised again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
So we paint Ded Babo.
Or invisible, like he is now.
Paint, yeah, give him some 3D paint.
Babo.
Turn him into a paint him into
Give him a perm.
Oh, I know what to paint him into, but I'm the DM.
Is that what you can do? Is you with that paint, you can just paint them into something?
You paint something and it becomes a 3D construct. That's how you made the portal. Remember?
It's
Yeah.
like
Oh, there was a
living
tentacle
puppy
twist
paint.
in the portal.
Yeah,
So
that
you
was-
could paint him like a suit of armor or a
or French girl.
Paint him
French
like
girl
a
costume,
French
yeah.
girl.
French made
French dame.
giant.
I'm sorry, French dame.
French made giant. French French made giant. Giant French maid.
I remember
Okay,
this
no,
giant
those
French
trays?
maid I met
Those?
one time.
I met her in
The
France.
summer of '72.
Tell me more about
It was a
Tell
dry
me
summer.
more about that, Swash. It was a dry summer. I remember it well. Would you like to borrow a cigarette while you can
Yes.
monologue? With? Here.
Oh, there's a
Give me a
tentacle
light.
twist in play.
There's a tentacle twist. Oui. Merci
Who's getting
beaucoup.
it? Who's getting
Yeah.
it?
Swash!
Wash gets a tentacle twist. Oh, bonjour.
Oh,
Qui coupé les fromages?
I love
Surtout
this.
le parler à le tomber la chemise.
I know what turned me on more, her
Someone speaks French.
her
to me.
wink
Oh,
or the slap
I mean.
that came after.
Why not both? Why not both?
Little from
Swash?
column A, little from
How do you
column
say
B.
"Por qué no los dos"? In
Well, it seems like we've got all the makings of another terrible swashbuckler plan. Swash.
I don't want to translate it into Big Bo. What do you
You got a
Swash,
tentacle twist.
You have 5 minutes, but I luckily have 5 minutes of monologuing that I can do.
All right, so we're disguising Ded Babo and we're going.
Yeah, okay. He's not
Yeah,
here
I
to
like
say
it.
no, so yes.
Yeah, why not? No. So while he's not here, let's think of the disguise we want for Ded Babo. I'm sure
I'm
he'll
gonna go.
along with it.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
what do we
around
dress him up like?
Everyone give me. Everyone give Swash one facet of this disguise. I'm gonna go around the ring here. We're gonna start. I'll start with the ship's guest, as a matter of fact. There, Max. Give us one facet of this disguise that we're gonna make with 3D paint and a tentacle twist for Ded Babo.
He's going to have one of those cigarette holders that are incredibly long.
Yes.
All right, Bonnie.
He is going to have a just a giant, just a really, really stupidly big straw hat.
All right.
That's why he has to have a cigarette holder to get the ashes past the straw hat. It doesn't let his head on fire then.
I'm talking like 10-foot diameter, though.
Oh, it's a sombrero.
I will add myself by wild shaping into a very long ferret as a scarf.
Like a stole?
Yes.
A ferret's a giant
live
ferret
stole.
Patches?
What are
Deed's like, I'm out.
What are the glasses that have the nose and the mustache attached?
Oh, yeah,
Like
the
the
Groucho
Groucho-
Marx.
the
The
Groucho
Groucho
Marx.
Marx looking.
The Groucho glasses. But with like a really long Pinocchio nose.
Yes.
Just to keep with the theme we've got going.
Also, why he has to have that long
Yeah,
cigarette
exactly.
holder.
Yeah.
All right. And
Everything
glad
about
you said-
him pokes out
I'm glad you
too
said
far.
Pinocchio nose and not Clockwork Orange nose. That would be completely different.
Very different thing.
Very different.
Swash, you want to whip this thing up together?
Yeah, so I'm thinking I saw a particular type of swamp people on our travels around. I'm going to make them, Ded Babo, look like one. See, what's going on, Ded Babo, is you,
Is there something wrong with
we need to
swamp
disguise
people?
you to go to Surtur because we raided his house last time and you dropped your, if you remember, you dropped your disguise.
Disguise in the
You
kitchens.
know I can just cast a spell and redo it. You
Oh,
don't
no,
have to
Oh,
go
no,
through
no,
all
this
of
is already in play. No, it's too late. No. You don't have any influence or anything. Don't give him influence, audience. Let this happen. Let
We're
this, let
making
this
you
play
look
out.
like a swamp boy. A good old swamp boy by the name of Bob Dabalina. And you're
Mountain
gonna have,
Dew.
you gotta, Mr. Dabalina, Mr. Bob Dabalina. You're going to have this big straw hat, big cigar at the end of a fancy smoking stick. What'd you say he had? Eyes?
Groucho
Oh,
Marx.
Groucho glasses.
Yeah, Groucho Marx glasses with a big long nose.
I had a wild shaped into a long weasel ferret-like creature for a stole or shawl.
And so you also, your accent, you're going to be more of a southern United States, kind of deep, maybe Cajun. Really close to Russian.
A ferret stole, living ferret stole Groucho glasses, a long cigarette holder with a scar at the end, a giant straw hat, and a Cajun accent. Ded Babo, that's what you look like right now as we're walking into the halls of the Fire Giant Lord.
Bob Dabalina,
Bob Dabalina.
the Duke of the Mountain.
Welcome to the dungeon.
Ooh-wee, Bob Dabalina there.
Dapple Gentlemancer. I love that name. I am a dapper gentlemancer.
Hello, welcome.
Nice.
Okay.
That is.
But
that
you
is a
do
fancy
have
name.
influence now.
You do have influence now. That you look like, I don't know, the guy from Waterboy.
Yeah.
It could be worse, I guess, Boss Hog or something.
I was going to go with a dame kind of thing, but then they went kind of.
Well, that would have been
everywhere
great,
else.
like a giant woman with a Groucho Marx glasses.
Yeah. I was thinking Dame Babalina.
Dane Babalina. All right. Ded Babalibo. What's his name?
Ded Babo
Bob Dabalina.
Bob Dabalina.
Bob Dabalima. Right. All right.
you
So Bob
remember his
Dabalina,
fraudulent
Swashbucklers, and Max
Yeah.
Spade are all headed into the Hall of the Fire Giant Lords, where Surtur, the demon god of all giants, lives.
I think I have something for this. Hold on a second.
Of course you do.
I hope so. Otherwise, it's going to go bad fast.
We lost him.
Oh.
What the
Oh, no.
hell?
Oh no!
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he has
I
a
just
costume
about-
change.
Surprisingly, I stayed where I needed to.
Yeah, I know.
Dun, 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 dun.
Eyes is now the icon.
Eyes is now
It's not going to work.
Bob Dabalina.
It is not going to work, unfortunately.
Oh.
Oh.
You better have clothes on when you come back.
I am influential.
I make no promises.
Or at least tassels covering up the nips.
I make
You've
no
got Toss
promises.
to worry
Yeah,
about
we can't
here.
show nipples on Twitch. That's only for
That's true.
Instagram.
That's only because you're not trying hard enough.
Well, we can.
Well, If you're not covering them up, they might be hard enough. That's for sure.
Everyone's
oh, nice. Well done.
Nice.
There it is.
Well done.
All right.
You'll never know. It's
All right, Bob Davalina. All right, are you just gonna walk in the front door and be like, "Hey, we're here to see Surtur. What's going on here?"
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and request an audience when I walk in to follow up on our last mission. Was perhaps some information that he would find interesting.
Okay. All right.
I have no fucking idea what that is at this moment, but
Surtur. Let's see. What's your relationship with Surtur right now? Yeah, pretty good. So Surtur says, "Oh, Max Spade has returned. Excellent. Bring him in so that we can have a discussion about this evidence or whatever it is." So you're just gonna let everyone walk in kind of with you?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure. I'm bringing everybody with me.
Where is Entourage?
Surtur kind of like looks around and says, "Max Spade, you keep strange company these days."
Sometimes you have to do these sorts of things to get down to the truth of things, Surtur.
I thought you probably just got bored of talking to yourself.
Sometimes I do get bored of talking to myself, but I'll be honest, I don't talk to shrubbery yet. I'm not that bored.
What does
Weasel
Surtur
Surtur.
look like? Is he huge, humongous?
Surtur, yes, Surtur is a magnificent giant, fire giant, with. Oh, that's the wrong tab. Sorry. Uno momento, por favor. We're a multilingual. He has like onyx skin, and he wears these huge gold bracers, and he's sitting on a throne made of bronze, and like fire is pouring out, kind of like water, like liquid water, but it's fire. He's like the antithesis of everything that Umwanch is. There's Swash, and he's got this giant hammer kind of laid across his lap, and his eyebrows and his beard are all like living flame. And he's talking to. He's got to be.
I know what I want to be when I grow up.
30 feet tall, give or take, right now. I have an image. If you want me to throw an image up, I can do that. But I think we all have an idea.
Okay. I'm good.
Right now, yes. So, Max Spade, tell me of this new discovery.
Well, as you sent me out last time, you were looking for those who might try to usurp your throne. And I brought you back valuable information to let you crush those enemies below your heel.
I do like to crush the enemies. It's the only way to win.
I agree. The difficulty is this. I believe to ferret out those who have infiltrated your areas, perhaps even your own kitchens recently. That, well, you do not know what has gone on in your own hall, Surtur. I'm sure you do. I do not wish to speak out of turn here. But there could have been a infiltration to your kitchen.
Vermin! We shall destroy everything! Who is it? Tell me! Tell me!
I haven't figured out exactly who just yet, but these people here can help me, but they need something of yours. Just one thing, one swing, one blow of your mighty hammer upon their anvil, and they can create a weapon that will destroy these enemies and create them to fall, bend their knees before you, and claim you as the only powerful man in this empire.
Preposterous! I need no one's help with that! I am no man, I am Surtur, the demon god of the fire giants. Now you kind of made him mad. You called him a man.
See if he wants to fight after Avarice.
Nice job there, boy. Get your shit together, son.
I understand that you think that you may not need any help, but have you heard of the powers of Mr. Bob Dabalina?
No, of course I have. Who do you think
you
you're
have.
talking to?
Of course you have. And his fraudulent behavior?
Indeed.
I know those before you have heard, but I'm here to tell you this. I know of Bob Dabalina's power. He was known to reach down and grab with his money grip and steal one's honey dip and bring to power those like yourself. I'm just really trying to baffle him here with bullshit because I've lost control of the whole narrative.
My honey dip. No one steals my honey dip.
Make him H.H. Holmes. Make him H.H. Holmes.
No one should steal your honey dip, but I believe Bob Dabalina can find out who has been attempting to, who's infiltrated your kitchen, and make him bow down before you.
Bring forth this Bob Dabalino.
We could have all done this.
Fight Avarice himself.
Baba Libido.
Yeah,
Right here. I bring him forth to you now, Surtur. Bob Dabalina.
Tell me, Dabalina. Tell me what I need to know.
What this little thing here, this little lizard's trying to tell you, son, is that you are up against the might and power of Ded Babo Moraz, who is building a weapon not far from here to take down divine type of things.
You're saying he's building weapons to attack me? I'll show this Ded Babo. I remember that tiny little man.
I think he even called you an impotent little cinder.
Oh boy. His beard flares up. He's like, Cinder? He skips right over the impotent. How dare he?
It happens to the best of us, sir, I know, but that's fine.
He stands up and the whole hall rumbles as he picks up his hammer. He's like, tell me where this Ded Babo is so that I may smash him into non-existence.
I don't know 100% where yet, sir, but what I'm going to do is I will go and find him and I will call you to him. I promise you that.
You'd better, Dabalino, or you will be smashed into non-existence as well. Now be gone!
I'll give you the word of Bob Dabalina, and you know how good a word that is, sir.
I do not.
But it is very good. It's almost as good as anti-disestablishmentarianism.
That's
a good word. I like that word, anti-de-establishmentarianism. That's what that you understand me, Babalino. You understand what Surtur wants. The anti-establishmentarianism is my goal.
And as long as my nose is, I am honest. So I think we should be in good terms here, sir.
That is a mighty nose. If you were a giant, that nose would be longer than a pine tree.
Oh, thank you, sir. That is mighty fine of you to say. That would light a flame in your presence.
Yes. Find me Ded Babo Moraz. Sounds like a good place to take a break.
Yeah, that's a great place to take a break.
We have done
Find me
Ded
Babo
Moraz. Let's take a break.
Ahoy! Swashbucklers is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, plain sailing weird pirate show. Each week we have a new guest who joins the crew. Hey, you wouldn't happen to be looking for adventure now, would you?
I was a sailor boy, and a tale to you I'll tell. It's all about the things I saw down in the diving bell. Down in the diving bell at the bottom of the sea, there lives a pretty mermaid the fishermen like to see.
Why is it always a crit battle with you, Jules?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Jules, holy shit! All right, Jules, that's
double damage.
That's the crit. That's double damage. That's 1d10.
Isn't her weapon powered as well?
Did you miss last time?
She did. Well, she missed this time when she was trying to get that.
Oh, she did.
I missed
So this is 2d10 plus 1. 2d10 plus 1.
Okay. Cool. Oh dear lord. All right.
Don't roll ones.
No kidding. So you said 2d10 plus 1?
Yep.
Here comes 2d10. 6 and a
8.
1 for 7 for 8 total.
8 damage. Banana's at 4. Banana's at 4.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Banana, it's your turn.
No stress.
No stress.
Oh! Oh my god.
I was drinking, Banana. I was drinking. How dare you?
And the return 20.
Oh my god. No kidding.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Roll 2d8, please, plus 1.
2d12, Fernando.
Oh, 2d12. Oh my god, 2d12. I'm sorry. 8 plus 1? Did I just say plus 1?
Oh my god, the damage was 8 on both rolls. That's hilarious.
That is weird.
Yeah, but you get a plus 1, and Jules has a 9. So Banana, you have 1.
Wait. Plus Reaving. Yeah.
Hey there, I'm Cyclops, and Viva La Dungeon is a battle royale dungeon crawling game show where 4 everyday people from around the realm are going into the dungeon, and only one of them is getting out alive. And if that's you, you're winning this season's t-shirt.
1d10 is my...
Spinny sword attack!
Spinny sword attack!
1d10.
If you don't follow us up with the grandstand, I'll be sad.
Oh no, I better. No matter the outcome.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, you kill 4 of these. She just
Awesome.
just right. Oh, you want to describe it? You describe it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Describe the spinning sword.
I'm gonna spin as far as possible, all of them, and then I'm gonna do like a little pirouette and then end in a disco move.
Nice.
Like with my finger pointed and start like doing a disco move to grandstand.
Let's see if you impress the kids this time.
I'll see if I.
Remember, it's D24.
Yep.
They just don't. They just cannot connect with you, man.
I'm just too quirky.
I guess so.
I'm too orky.
I guess so. Orky.
We're afraid of you.
You just killed 4 ghouls, man, in one sweep. It was awesome.
You're a
amazing.
weird snake.
These kids are stupid.
Previously on FSI.
Yeah, I'd like a pumpkin spice frap, please. Oh, hey, I got your frap.
Thanks, Banana.
Yeah, but right now I really need you to grab your keys. Who the
Shut the
fuck
fuck
asked
up.
you?
Mind your fucking business.
I need your
Who the
fucking
fuck
manager.
asked you?
My first time was Mandy Pomegranate. She had soft seeds.
Mine was a hobo that was passing through town.
Oh, this one time I did it in a backseat during a drive-through movie.
Oh yeah? Well, one time I did it in an opera.
Fancy. This one time I did it while we were waiting outside for tickets to see 9 Inch Nails.
I did Trent Reznor.
Holy shirt balls, Banana, you did?
That's why he's a robot now.
What? Okay, freaky stuff only. I once let a dog lick my while we did it. And even though I told her I didn't like it, I kinda did.
This one time, I let Remy seduce the Mark, and then we did it together.
You had sex with Remy?
Wait, no, what? No, what are you talking about?
Times I've had sex. What have you been talking about? Banana?
We're here, and we're a minute early.
Okay. There's been another murder? Oh, right. Yeah, that one, our case. Right, sorry.
We've got 2 or 8 suspects, Chief.
Banana means we have 4 suspects, Chief.
Yeah, 3 sentient bananas.
No. Sorry, we're just fruits, Chief. We can't do maths.
But Chief, next week we're going to court.
Next week on FSI. But don't you think Cookie's mom could have done it?
No.
But shouldn't we at least interrogate her again?
No.
What if I just go ask her the questions?
What if I go ask her the questions?
No. That's okay. No.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Persuasion and too weary. Lebiesta lima leo fictum. Neoesis gelium inteste. Broidio veririum. Yes, I've summoned Vigilantes cubes, the mystic knives, and the phylacteries. Sugarlit cereal, now with marshmallows. They are truly delicious.
You'll never get my marshmallows.
We're like, see,
Danger puppy.
Can we record that specifically? Anytime Sia says,
somebody clip that. Clip that. You get gold for clipping stuff.
Anytime
it's gotta be that
does
sound. Well, now you got like a whole bunch of them. We'll just make a collage. That'll be our new intro. Everyone just going.
Listen up. As part of the chat, you can play Swashbucklers as well. You can give a tentacle twist to the crew or the night's guest. Twists are powerful, cannon-warping opportunities that must be used right away. Give them to the players in the heat of action or drama for the best results. But be careful, once 8 twists have been given, the Kraken is released, which gives the Dungeon Master a story-bending twist of their own. No more twists may be given until the DM brings whatever Kraken they have in mind to bear. Also, this season we have a new member of the show, an icon of the realm. These are characters that hold a lot of power. You can give them influence, which allows them to bring their clout into play. But like twists, they gotta use the influence as soon after they receive it. Give it to them in the thick of the drama for the best results. And we're back.
Oh. You do have a tentacle twist, ship's cast. And it's been reset. No, just you. It's been reset. Yep. Oh, I gotta turn the...
Somebody named Ded
Got it.
Babo to sort her.
Right. So, the plan apparently is to go to the Phlogiston Forge. Is that what's going on here, Babolino?
Yep. We're going to go back to the forge, and we are going to set up the things we need to set up, and then trick Searcher and get him really, really mad at us.
And then he just hits the thing.
And he hit... Well, it's not quite that easy, actually.
Oh. It's not? Because hammers, you just go bang and it does it.
It's a very precise operation.
Oh.
It's precise banging?
I'm not good at precise.
Precise banging, yes.
No, you strike me as a woman that's into wild, crazy banging.
It's true.
He's from another time.
Okay. A woman I used to date back.
So, what's the setup here? You're at the Phlogiston Forge. You're going to call Surtur. He's going to come. You're going to make him mad, and then there's going to be banging.
So, what he's going to have to do is where I've laid out all of this metal that he needs to harden and to hit with the hammer. He has to do it in a special way, in a pattern that I believe Captain Guido has the schematics for.
That's right. But I figure the best way is to take this schematic grid that I have and number them all. So everybody roll a D12.
Yes.
Would you, please?
Just because you said please, I'll do it. I rolled me a foe.
I got a 6.
12.
I got a 3.
I got a 12 as well.
Not as good as my 12.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay, so 12 has to get hit first. 12 is the starboard nacelle, the end of the starboard nacelle. Imagine, if you will, I don't know, like a Star Trek ship broken down into 12 grid points. So there's going to be an order: 12, 4, 6, 3, 12, and I'm going to roll 7. Okay, so the way that it's going to work is you have to get him to hit the grid layout that Ded Babo has in the proper order. Okay?
Sounds reasonable.
So you can see it's 12, 4, 6, 3, 7. Yes. Oops, that 19 should be a 10. 12 does have to be hit twice, probably to reconnect it at a... it doesn't have a self-sealing stem bolt, and so we need Surtur to seal it on the second try. So once the second piece gets laid over it, then he has to hit them again. That's how it's going to work.
Okay.
All right, so you have a plan. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikes to the framework for by Surtur to get it completed.
All right.
And we just got to figure out a way to get him mad and do it, or we just ask them nicely to do it.
I think asking nicely is a bit past the time now. But
So,
we can try that.
Is the idea that he's being taken to Ded Babo's ship to smack it? Okay. That's I missed that part.
Yeah, so he's like, I'm going to go destroy Ded Babo. And so he's going to show up and start thinking he's destroying Ded Babo's ship, but actually, he's actually forging it, actually.
We're actually tricking him into...
I think the best way to do this is... You ever been to that traveling fair that comes around in different dimensions?
Maybe.
The multi-dimensional Ren Fair?
And they have them games, like the one where you roll the ball up and you have to get it into the circles.
Ooh, I like that one.
There's another one where you have a hammer and you have these little things that pop up and you have to smack them before they go back down.
Oh, I'm very good at that one.
Whack-a-kobold.
We called it Whack-a-dwarf where I came from.
Oh, we called it Whack-a-kobold.
What kind of racist are you?
I don't know.
I'm a very good racist, sir.
I'll take a whack-a-gnome.
That's fair. That's fair.
But this time we're playing
Whack-a-swashbuckler.
Whack-a-buckler.
Oh, but we have to dodge it so that he hits the ship instead.
Oh, yes, I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, don't get hit by it. Ooh.
It would be bad if you hit by it.
Remember those Valkyrie? Those are like servants of somebody like this.
Oh, God.
So we should take it in turns to be standing in exactly the right place to get him to hit those spots with his giant hammer.
Yes.
So I would like to use my tentacle twist, please, if I can.
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
On the trip back and over to the thingy, the
Phlogiston Forge.
Phlogiston Forge, yes. On the way over to the Phlogiston Forge, I go down below deck and go through all of the stuff that's in Ded Babo's ship that is just like below in the like mundane areas, and I use some of my abilities along with the artificer and her help to fashion Ded Babo uniforms and outfits to make us all look like Ded Babo.
Oh, I love it. That's fantastic. All right.
My theory, my idea is that we'll all stand on one portion of the Phlogiston Forge, and get his attention and try to be attacked, and then successfully missed at appropriate times.
Yes.
But I needed the artificer's help to, of course, make all these things look realistic because I had no skills in them. I just had the idea, and I could find the stuff that she asked for with my investigative abilities.
Fantastic.
And 15 bolts of red cloth, a bunch of fluff.
I have 3D paint. I mean, couldn't I make us all look like Ded Babo?
We'll use some of that 3D paint.
Listen, Swatch. I had a tentacle twist to use, and I don't like to hear about your fucking 3D paint screwing it all up, okay?
I could barely understand you in that thick accent.
He said.
I said.
Is that right, gaming? And here with a raid.
Welcome, Raiders.
Welcome. Jin Cam plays board games and Is That Right Gaming. Hello. Hi, guys.
There's all kinds of channel actions you can do, and there's tell them what to do there, Swash.
Oh, you could grant one of the players a tentacle twist, allowing them to break the rules of the game. Or you could give the icon of the realm, this guy over here, who actually already has influence, but you could give him influence in order to, I don't know, do whatever he does. And you could also give us favor, and you can give favor to either the mushroom goddess who's trying to take over the whole multiverse, or the crew, those of us who are trying to stop her. And finally,
we have ships out in the multiverse that are trying to be emissaries to create an alliance against Avarice, the mycelial destroyer of the multiverse, or composter.
Also
so that's what the favor goes to. Is at the end we'll figure out if she's gaining ground. Right now, you can't see, but the red banner all the way up. Patches, will you point up to your right? Is that your? Yeah, there you go. That way. No, the other way. Yeah, there you go. That banner up there, it's all red. That means she's winning, and she's somewhere in chat causing chaos as well. So keep an eye out.
And if you'd like to name a ship and a captain to join our red shirt army, do the NPC or red shirt. I forget if it's NPC or red shirt command. It's one of the two.
It is bang red shirt.
Red shirt.
The password.
The password. Banana, don't worry. Nobody needs a password here. You don't need a password. It's going to be okay.
If I don't have the password, I don't know. If I don't have the password, then I don't have the password. What's going on here? All right, so let's get moving. All right, Dabolino, you're leading the call to Surtur, I guess. You're gonna just say, "Hey, come here, come hither."
I'm gonna send a message to Surtur saying, Surtur, I have found Ded Babo, and he is at the Phlogiston Forge. And to make matters worse, he is stealing your power to power the Phlogiston Forge.
Man, we are setting ourselves up some bad news if this goes bad.
Yeah, he's gonna kick our asses.
He is not happy.
This is a ballsy ass. I love it.
This is gonna go bad. Something's gonna happen.
Sorry,
This is how we die. This is how we die.
This is how we die. Surtur shows up at the Phlogiston Forge. Oh, he's not a pirate. He doesn't have a hat.
And now this is where I'm going to use my influence.
Nice.
He's burning like he's turning to cinders.
I was going to say, are you blue on purpose?
Blue. You're blue.
Purple.
He blew himself.
Da-ba-da. Baba dee baba da.
Blue.
I'm gonna use my influence to make Max shut the fuck up.
Whoa. Hardcore.
No,
All right,
I'll
Max,
use my
you are shut it the fuck up.
I'll use my influence to call in some of the favors that I've gained over the past, say, 2 sessions worth of talking from the gnomes and the other folks that I've given my Ded Babo coin to. And I'm going to have them kind of assist in the evasion.
Okay.
And they will be distracting Surtur so he does not have pinpoint accuracy at the Swashbucklers, but giving them a time to dodge.
All right. That will transmit itself into him not having a plus 22 to hit.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Swashbucklers.
And I repeat, I want that hammer.
Oh.
Okay.
I enjoyed that our elaborate plan was try to get this guy to try to hit us, and then we just dodge. The thing we always do so well.
You know, the best laid plans of the DM often go pretty well in this show.
Yeah.
All right.
A weird advantage.
Yeah.
So everyone else is hidden for the moment. And I said, Surtur, I'm afraid I have something else to tell you.
What is it, Dabolino? Surtur is here.
I find you to be a miserable piece of coal.
You have lied to me. Hey, before we get into this game of whack-a-mole, I had an idea as the DM.
Okay.
A tentacle twist could be used to prevent you from getting killed by Sunslammer, Surtur's hammer. Well, that rhymed. Sunslammer,
Surtur's hammer. Yeah, that's nice.
Especially if you have a boss
Sunslammer,
accent.
Surtur's hammer. Sunslammer, Surtur's hammer, get in the car.
Sunslammer.
God, you
guys sound like
God damn it.
yeah. Fucking metal song, man.
Sunslammer. Sunslammer. Surtur's hammer. Yeah, that's some Viking metal right there. All right, so if the audience doesn't want the Swashbucklers to die, you could give them a tentacle twist. All right, go ahead there, Ded Babo.
So in other
Ded
words,
Babo,
Chris is
I've
telling
come.
us if you don't want a favorite crew member to die, give us a tentacle twist.
And if you don't have a favorite crew member, neither do I.
That's fair.
What?
So far, I have one, and Ice
All right,
has
let's
one.
get moving.
And Patches
remember, they all
has
have a
one.
time limit.
Everybody's given one? Really? Okay, so Patches.
Yeah.
They all have a time limit.
Patches.
Hey, Ded Babo, you
else?
have angered Surtur.
Ice.
I guess we can all roll initiative. We'll do that this way, I guess, here. I'm going to clear out. Is there? It looks like it's clear. Maybe I cleared it. Okay, it's clear. All right, everybody, we can roll initiative now.
Okay. Let me move all of this shit out of my way.
I got a 4. I don't have a...
Oh, God.
Oh, jeez.
I got a rock.
I'll give it to me. I got a rock.
Hold on, I'm still trying to figure out how to run this damn spreadsheet.
I gave it to me, Scroll.
On your...
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
All right. All right, I just had to flip screens here for a moment. All right, let's see here. I'm going to put that into descending order. I see Max, I see Patches, I see Ded Babo, I see Bonnie, I see Eyes. I'm waiting on Swash and Seals.
Yeah.
Is Seals going to take part on their own?
Can I put Seals in a Ded Babo costume?
I think it has to be part of my tentacle twist, and I say yes.
Yes!
We do need 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you with Seals at 7.
But
So
12 has to be at twice, so whoever's on 12 can take 2 shots possibly.
But if you dodge, you might dodge off to another
That's fair.
space or something.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right, initiative to...
Initiative, I got it. It's all done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're all in initiative. Excellent. Okay, now I can go back to being Surtur, demon god of the fire giants.
Just as a brief interlude, part of Seals' outfit originally contained, like, puppy paws. boots, but he kept trying to shake them off, so I took them off.
Of course he did.
Like, what are they called? Pogs?
Yeah.
Uggs for dogs?
Oh my god.
Pugs.
Yeah.
That's a thing. That's a real thing. I didn't think release the Kraken.
There's your $1 million idea.
No, it's already a thing.
Pogs for dogs?
Uggs for dogs, like boots.
Oh,
for little dogs with Pogs for dogs sounds like fun.
I was gonna say, I don't know how to-
could you get the dogs to play
cardboard
Pogs?
discs?
We're getting distracted. We'll
Yeah.
talk about that later. The Kraken. There's a Kraken on the board too.
Oh, good.
Just what we needed.
You can give Ded Babo Influence Shinobi, and he can use it in this specific scenario because we don't have rules for Whack-a-Buckler, really. So, yes.
Whack-a-Buckler.
Whack-a-Buckler. Swashbuckler. Buckle a swasher. Ooh, I released the Kraken.
Buckle me
again.
swash.
Kraken inserter. The fire Kraken. Whoa. Okay. I already know what my Kraken's going to be later. So,
it's not this.
No, this was the plan. Okay. Max, get into position. Where do you want to go? Oh, yeah.
I'm going to jump on number 12 because that needs to be first.
Okay.
And I am going to use my free action to yell out something rather distasteful to the fire giant, the Lord of the Fire Giants.
That's appalling. You say the most degrading thing that you could ever say to any demon god, fire giant, or subset thereof.
Your mother was an ice queen.
Oh.
I said it. There, I said it. And then I cast Greater Invisibility.
Greater invisibility.
Yep.
Okay. All right. He blinks out of existence.
But I'm still yelling at him so he can hear me on position 12.
Right.
But I want to use my Greater Invisibility to hopefully really freaking increase his disability to hit me.
Okay. I believe that gives with you being invisible, he doesn't know where you are, so he's going to have to. He'll be at disadvantage on his attack. And everyone's tentacled up. All right, I think we can refresh Eyes tentacle, just because we're in. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Eyes is like graying out, but I think we can just restart it. There we go. Okay.
We all have them, even if our.
Yeah, we're not gonna lose them in this because we're in this scene, and this scene's gonna take time to sort out. So everyone's got something. We're ready to go.
Even if that's not how it's supposed to work, that's how it's going to work because I said so.
This whole scene is going to be different than other stuff that we normally do. Let me
Thank you, sir.
Get my. Here we go. Query advantage. Yes. Okay. All right. So I will be at disadvantage. On this attack, he's going to attack after each of your turns. It's just the way the game works. He has disadvantage. Swing. Does a 13 hit you?
It misses me.
Boom! Sparks fly off in multicolors, and the pieces of the metal bleck on the ground in grid 12 have been fused together.
Yes.
I feel myself like falling to the ground from the whole impact. But I managed to maintain my concentration and just sort of slide away and barely hold on to this area that has been crushed.
The Phlogisonic Forge is in kind of a cave system. Rocks start crumbling. The ground is shattering. It looks that perhaps the entire forge will be destroyed by the end of this. Patches.
Ooh, well, I don't love that we're destroying the entire facility, but
We won't need
here
it
we
after
are.
we're done.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure they've got insurance.
It's fine.
on that.
There's like 12
Yeah,
of them.
it's going to be fine.
Yeah. I would like to I would like to try it like jumping back and forth on top of the like general area of number 4.
Okay.
So that there's not a solid like target to hit for me.
Okay.
So what I'm picturing is like an athletics check or an acrobatics check to like provide disadvantage on the attack.
All right. Give me your check. Give me your skill check. Shinobi, I'll tell you the story later. Oh, that's a 24. You have initiated disadvantage.
That is a nat 20.
You.
Oh, that was good timing.
There's no such thing as double disadvantage, otherwise I would give him that. Oh, it would have been a 29, but you dodged out of the way at the last second. Ka-ching! Multicolored sparks, rocks fall from the ceiling, the ground starts to shatter a little bit, and you see that the metal block has been fused in grid number 4. Seals.
Good boy in his Ded Babo. Yeah.
He's got a hat.
I don't. Do we have to come up with some way to taunt him? Because I just like.
Seals has to taunt him.
Because I think he's just going to be
Seals
sitting there
is
like.
clearly not Ded Babo.
He's got his big tongue out. He's just kind of.
Well, I thought Max Spade said that it was his tentacle twist, and Seals is dressed like
Ded Babo.
disguised like a Ded Babo.
Yeah, for sure. But he's not
with his tongue.
Yeah, he's still got
just Ded Babo as played by a dog.
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent.
He's
all right.
airbutting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
that's-
airbutting, exactly.
There's no rule that says a dog can't play Whack-a-Buckler.
It's true. I mean, if you say Seals isn't a swashbuckler, I think Swash gonna have a problem with that. All right, here comes the Sun Slammer.
Okay. I'm doing a dex. Okay.
Normal roll. We'll see how it goes. Oh, that's a 21. I think that's gonna hit.
It's gonna hit him. It's gonna hit him.
Yeah. You want to do anything about that?
Well, what's he rolling for damage?
A lot.
How would you know?
A lot, like
he's
could
a
get
fire
77.
giant demon
He
god
could get 77.
with a hammer called Sun Slammer.
He could get 77. Yeah,
I
probably
think
a
it's
bunch of damage.
within the realm of possibility that Seals may die.
This is what you get from the DM.
No, there is no Seals dying. I'm gonna send my my tentacle switch. Spend my tentacle twist. Seals is I'm gonna. Well, he's gonna reveal at that point that he's a dog, right? That's when he's very very agile. He's gonna swing around, run up. Okay. Ooh.
Ooh, wow. Ooh,
Who's next in the initiative?
You.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna spin my tentacle twist to have it's gonna come down hard, right? And as it hits the thing, we're not gonna be sure that Seals got hit or whatever. We know that it hit the thing, but suddenly we're gonna see Seals rushing up his hammer towards his face, like coming at him.
All right.
I just want him to be annoying and make it a little less easy to hit me.
Okay. So your tentacle twist both gets Seals out of the way and will give a disadvantage to Surtur on this attack against you.
Yes.
So that means that number 6 has been fused. Sparks fly.
Yeah.
And then Surtur is like swinging around because Seals is running on him and sees you as Ded Babo as the next closest and goes to hit you with Sun Slammer with disadvantage. It's a good pair of 20s. It's not. It's a 17.
Shit. I think 17 hits me. Yeah, because I'm. Oh wait. No. I'm going to cast shield.
All right.
Nice.
I'm at
Plus
16.
5 on the second.
Boom. Yes. I'm at 21.
So it misses, and spot number 3. Multicolored sparks, rocks fall from the ceiling, ground shatters, fuse together. I gotta write this down. Okay, so 12 is good, 4 is good, 6 and 3. All right. back to 12. That was Seals and Swash. The real Ded Babo, please stand up. Please stand up.
I'm already standing.
Oh, it's your turn.
But what I'm going to do is I will use my influence here.
Mm.
And what I'm going to do is remember a special spell that a friend taught me. And what I'm going to do is I am going to cast Conjure Elemental. Into space. Into space 12.
Into space 12. Okay.
But instead of a standard elemental, what I'm going to do is a big snowman that looks like Surtur.
Oh.
Ooh.
And it is going to be there, and I'm not going to be anywhere near number 12. I'm going to be off in the corner.
All right.
But he casts it, and then I'm going to command it to yell out, "I did your mother." to Surtur.
Wow.
As a snowman.
Asking for death. Asking for death, little snow person.
I cast the colors, Conjure Elemental. Why did it not go? Oh, that's why it didn't go yet. Hold on.
It's probably asking you a question.
Yeah, it did. I didn't realize it.
Yes, welcome to the anime Fire and Ice in Swashbuckler version.
Yeah.
So that you want that as a water elemental?
That's what I was actually pulling up as the
elemental.
Yeah, that's what the stat.
I gotta
block.
find
I got the stat block pulled up, so if you just want to roll it.
Yeah. Okay. You know the armor class then. Good.
Yeah.
All right. Smash, Surtur, smash. 14.
It just hits. It's a natural armor, 14.
Smacks the. Now we'll find out how much damage it does. I toned it down a little. It says slashing because I just modified the weapon. 37 damage to the water elemental.
It cuts off one of the snow and the carrot for the nose. I saved part of the carrot and I had that be part of the nose.
Oh, from the pickle barrel.
Yeah.
Ah, good callback.
Nice.
All right, so
and then the snow elemental with its free action will just flip the bird with the hand that still is there.
Okay. So
but that is number 12, I think, is good then?
No, because it hit the elemental and not the square.
Okay. All right.
So, Bonnie, we need a hit on number 12 where the snowman, the giant snowman showed up.
All right. So, I'm going to reveal wherever I was standing from where I was hiding behind a rock.
Yes.
I'm going to use my tentacle twist.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna pull out my bagpipes and I'm gonna play everybody's favorite holiday song.
Kung Fu fighting? Oh.
Oh, no, don't. You better not be.
Frosty the Snowman?
Well, that Mariah Carey.
I'll
look at that one too. I love it. Keep going. You have to do the whole. Oh, God damn you!
Wow.
She knew my kryptonite. Yeah, Surtur's totally gonna try to smash you now. Where are you standing?
At 12.
Yes. Okay.
Reminds me of a time I smashed Mariah Carey.
I hope it was before she made that song, because I lost all respect for her then. And now that you smashed her, that too.
Oh yeah, that certainly would have done it.
Here goes the Sun Slammer. Yes, in one moment, Shinobi.
As it's coming down, I would like to tuck and roll out of the way, using my spring jack to assist me in the travel distance away from that hit.
All right, that will give disadvantage. You will impart disadvantage onto Surtur.
Perfect.
With disadvantage, Surtur hits a 13.
That's not going to hit
that
me.
misses you.
Yeah.
Boom! 12 has been refastened to the other frame.
And then before I finish the song, I just deflate the bagpipes. And run behind
a very
something again.
realistic bagpipe deflation noise.
Thank you.
This crew is amazing. Eyes, it's up to you. Spot number 7 is the last one. Oh no, one. There's 2 left. I forgot to write down 10. Sorry.
Yes, I believe I'm going to use my tentacle twist as well, as I have maintained my weasel form. I only get so many. They last very long, but I must use them to their full advantage. As such a small, tiny creature, there is conveniently a hole in Sun Smasher that I cannot get damaged by. That is... No.
So you found like a
little divot.
Yeah, like a weak point or a divot or something that had been taken out earlier, and you're hoping that's if it hits you, that's where you're going to end up. All right, that will be disadvantage.
I squeak in derision.
You're just squeaking derision is a 14. Does a 14 hit you?
A 14.
No, because you tentacle
13.
You tentacle twisted it, so it's fine.
Fantastic.
We'll call it. We'll call it done. 7 multicolored
It's gonna be
sparks.
funny to kill him again. Like 3 episodes later.
I mean, it would.
I mean, if it hit him, it would only do 30 to smashing damage.
I mean, it would.
That's livable.
My wild shape would take the brunt of it, and then I would.
Well, he's only rolling 66 or 5d6. It's nothing. It's nothing.
This guy's not that scary.
There, I filled Shinobi.
Seals
in
could have
the
took
chat.
his hit.
Seals might have been able to take this hit, yeah. Or I toned it down for everybody. Now it is the Kraken, I mean Surtur's turn. Surtur grips the head of Sunslammer and starts chanting and rips it in half. And now he has 2 Sunslammers of equal danger.
One of them is now slightly more body-sized. Thanks, Surtur.
7.
Is one called Sun and the other one called Slammer?
Yes.
7.
It is now.
So,
for sure.
He's going to make 2 attacks on his turn from now on. These determine who we're going to hit. 7. Oh, it's going to be Max and Eyes.
Oh no.
Max, here comes the roll. 19. Does that hit you?
19 would hit me, yes.
Is this the Kraken?
This is the Kraken. You can clear the tentacles. All right. 35 smashing damage.
No problem.
Just gonna go change.
You have a
1.
tentacle left?
I do have a tentacle left.
Well, this is the Kraken. You can't tentacle the Kraken.
Exactly. That's why I'm just taking this damage.
Boosh! Ah. All right. And then Eyes. Does a 29 hit?
29 hits me.
Oh, only 26 though.
I am now in my normal shape.
All right. You have returned back to what we see on the screen. All right, there's 1 spot left. Number 10 needs to get hit by Surtur's Sunslammer, and it is back to Max.
So, as I got slammed down, I am going to use my tentacle twist and go running. So as the hammer slams down on the plate that does damage, it clips me and knocks me to the ground. I'm able to get back up, but what it also did is it fully inflated Bonnie's bagpipes. I'm able to run over and jump onto the bagpipes using them as a springboard to go through the air and land on space. What was it, 6 or 10?
10 is the final space.
And as I land on the final space, I use my vicious mockery to call out to the giant, and I say, I used to fear giants once, but now I look up to him. Hoping that my terrible mocking pun brings about his ire and the
So you haven't been
slamming.
using vicious mockery all session.
It brought my ire.
I'm pretty ireful.
Yeah,
Plenty of ire on this side, buddy.
I'm mired in ire.
The snow elemental suddenly turns and looks at Max.
Shakes its head like, duh. Its nose falls out. Clunk.
Right.
All right. It's going to incur 2 attacks at disadvantage.
Okay. This will go
First attack at
fine.
disadvantage.
Oh, that's a hit.
Second attack at disadvantage, just in case.
14, I think, still hits. I have a terrible AC. Yeah, it hits. It matches.
All right. Ouch and ouch. 53 points of damage.
So, that is...
Funny thing happened on the way to the Phlogisonic Forge.
Yes. So, as I call out I used to look up to them, both hammer blows land on Max, and you did enough damage to kill me outright.
No, that's not a thing in Swashbucklers.
But what
you're like Looney Tunes flattened.
Yes,
to the
I have totally
floor.
Looney Tunes flat. And I look up and I say, I'm okay. As I fall into unconsciousness.
Excellent. Patches.
Okay. So all of the spots that need to be hit have been hit.
Except for number 10.
I thought that was the last
succeed.
one.
Yeah, but it hit. They both
it hit
you.
me. That's right. Damn it.
Okay. So I'm gonna leap over in front of Max, I guess.
You could be on top of Max. He's completely flat.
Yeah, he's
so
totally
it's
flat.
okay.
It's like a Max welcome mat right now.
new
It's
puddle.
a welcome Max.
It's a new puddle. Welcome, Max.
Yeah,
Nice.
and I
So
just
much
want to
psychic damage.
shoot my guns in a distracting fashion. I'm not actually making an attack. That's my feint. Is I'm shooting a bunch of guns to get him to attack me as well, instead of continuing to attack Max.
Okay. All right.
With the knowledge that I have a tentacle twist in my back pocket, should I need one.
All right. Well, here comes the first one. 13.
That's a miss.
Here comes the second one. 25.
Okay, that'll hit me, yeah.
Well, the good news is the first one hits spot 10.
Right.
Apparently finishing Ded Babo's construction if he didn't, lie to you or anything. I don't know. You never know with that guy.
Jesus.
And the second one comes down and smashes into you for... 27. Just 27.
Oh, yeah,
You're
no
fine.
biggie.
You're fine.
Then I would like to use my tentacle twist then. Now that the ship is fully engaged, or the weapon rather, can I power it up and fire it at Surtur?
Well, this is like all the Metableck that you had. It was poured into a mold that was like a grid of 12 spots, but it had to be hammered down. It had to be forged into a hard structure. You're not looking at it. You're not quite sure how it operates. Ded Babo needs to mount it into the ship to make it into an actual thing that you can fire.
Okay.
You
then
could,
as my tentacle twist,
yes,
I would like to make a wild assumption about how it fires.
Okay.
And Patches is huge, right?
He's
so
pretty big.
I think he's gonna like jump on the far side of this construction so that it like bounces up just enough. And then he's gonna throw one of the grenades at the place that he thinks powers the whole thing, and we're gonna see what happens.
All right. Well, you're using a tentacle twist, so all of that happens. And what actually happens is you jump and you throw the grenade, and the thing kind of bends a little bit when you jump on it, and it hits the grenade, and then the grenade flies up and hits Surtur. Oh, I don't know, in the balls.
as you do.
Because of course.
And explodes in his pants, in his loincloth.
Womp womp.
I would expect nothing less.
Which is, and there's enough force of the concussion, to destroy the floor of the Phlogistonic Forge, and Surtur, and this weapon, and all of you, and some part of the forge go tumbling down into the darkness.
Oh.
And I may have made it worse.
Is the last thing you hear is everything just collapses. Yes. And after a little bit, you all start to, you kind of like struggle to get out. Ded Babo, you managed to pull out the framework that you were making of the metal block. And it's intact, and it's humming with power. It is operational, and you can complete whatever it is you're building. I have a picture for this, don't I?
Yes, you do.
As Ded Babo is pulling that out, because I was completely flattened, I actually just making my way down, going.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get over there and lay on hands, bring him back to life and everything.
Reinflate.
That's the original feather fall.
It's the official feather fall. That's exactly right.
So, Ded Babo, he takes the metal and he goes running over, and there's this framework with a big cloth over it, and you see him take the cloth off, and there's skeletal look of a ship.
Yeah, I gotta find the image.
And
keep talking. I'll find the image.
And you see,
I got it.
Almost like globe-like windows, and where there's a bridge, and a very large statue of Ded Babo.
Of course.
Of course there is.
Right in the middle of the
100%.
ship. And he is looking outward. And he fastens the metal around, and you see Yuri and Svetlana. They are helping as well. And it molds itself to the framework, and now you have a well-armored ship weapon.
Yep, I'm ready.
It looks something like this.
Oh,
it's too big.
Oh,
hold on, I'll fix it.
Whoa!
Look at this.
Whoa!
Ooh, is it the
Ded
silver
Babo
thing
is
on
a
the
big
side, or
person.
which part is it? Oh,
it's the whole ass thing.
It's the whole ass. Yeah, he uncovers the tarp, he mounts the thing onto it, and this is the ship that he has given you.
This is our ship?
That's your ship
Well,
to
is it
fly
just
around
like,
in.
is there room for all of us in it? Or?
Yeah,
it is
it's massive.
Oh, it's massive.
Huge.
Yeah.
That is part of the magic.
This is the statue.
The metal
Yeah,
warped itself around and filled the gaps in the framework to create the armor and structure.
And it went like a harness around the Ded Babo statue. And where does it fire out?
Oh, it's a statue. Okay, I got you. All right.
So I call everybody, and Surtur is laying on the ground trying to shake off whatever. And I look and I go, Swashbucklers, come with me. Come. And we go in and I show them how to set up the weapon.
Okay.
I say, this is not, you only get like 3 shots.
Okay.
After I do this. So it's not something you can use. You have to save it for Avarice.
But we're going to waste a shot?
No. There are 4. You will have 3 after I'm done.
We're going to waste a shot?
Yes, because Surtur is waking up. So
Yeah.
I pull the lever, and the Ded Babo statue sort of raises up a little. And did you ever see, what was the Quentin Tarantino vampire movie?
Oh, fuck.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
From Dusk
Till Dawn. Remember Sex Machine,
Yeah.
the character?
Yeah.
A
The
large
crotch
cannon, a large cannon comes out from underneath Ded Babo.
Ah.
You see a blazing, firing blast just hit Surtur and knock him ass over tea kettle. Like
Yeah, he goes
miles
tumbling
away.
down the mountain because the Phlogisonic Forge was at like the top of a volcano. He goes tumbling down out of not out of existence, but out of your current
And
area.
I think it's time for us to leave this hot fucking place. Right?
Before we go, what is the statue made out of?
It is made out of the metal that we got.
The Metal Black, and a bunch of other stuff that Ded Babo had been working on over the last several days, weeks.
Okay.
And I send Yuri and Svetlana to bring the Red December and follow us as we take off from this place because we need to get the fuck out of here.
We need to leave. Yeah.
Yes, so we are leaving Muspelheim. For all those out in the audience that don't know, Muspelheim was the middle layer of the realm of Isgard. Floating giant birds with cities. You can see the smoke rising up from Thunderborg. You can see the battle of the eternal struggle on the plains of Ida below, where thousands of people are throwing themselves at the eternal struggle to determine if good or evil shall win in the end. Below Muspelheim, the dwarves of Nidavellir give you one of these on your way out. Don't come back.
I wave
Let
more.
the door, blah, blah, blah.
Cheers.
And I'm just answering somebody's question. And you start flying off out of that realm towards I don't want to bring that map up and cover everybody up right now, so let me just pull it up for myself here in one moment. Ooh, right there.
When Swash laid laid on hands onto me, it was actually just put my thumb in my mouth and I was able to reinflate myself.
Your eyes pop.
Yeah, I was back. Full hit points.
Today I learned kobolds are elastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're like mylar balloons.
Yes.
And you head out of Isgard towards another realm that is shining off in the distance. You're out in the darkness of the ether in between the realms here. You're like, man, there's so many stars. All of those stars are like realms of the multiverse. Wow. And the one that you're headed toward is straight ahead, just to the right, green, and it'll take about till dawn to get there.
Are we going to Neverland?
So many worlds to see.
It's not Neverland, but it'll sure seem like it when you get there.
It's the Neverland Ranch. It's a little different.
I'm entirely too small to go to Neverland Ranch. You hear what happens to small people.
Are we talking about? Are we talking
Here,
about?
have a glass of wine.
Are we talking about fingering gnomes again?
Yeah.
Is that what this is?
No
Is this
goat
a full
sexy
circle
time.
thing?
No gnome fingering.
Jesus Christ, people!
I believe, good producer, that we can go to the Icon of the Realm spotlight.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
So when we left, DM,
yes,
what were we able to see happen to Surtur as we left?
He was nowhere to be seen. There was just like a flaming gouge on the side of that mountain where the Phlogisonic Forge was. But you did see an army of fire giants like storming across the plains of Muspelheim towards the Phlogisonic Forge, and you feel like that's probably not going to end well for somebody.
Who's the somebody?
Not us.
Not us, right?
Yeah, anybody dumb enough to still be there.
All right, so if everyone will hang on, and I will have a chat with the Icon of the Realm. For the last time, Ded Babo.
Oh.
This is the end of December. It is your time with us. Tell me, have you achieved everything that you wanted to during your time with the Swashbucklers?
We were able to make the ship. Yuri and Svetlana were able to repair the Red December the way I needed it to be. And during the rest of the time too, I was able to make a few extra items that I would leave for the swashbucklers behind.
Okay. You want to just give me a list of those later?
Well, the first one I will say is, as I'm giving a tour, because I don't want them to fuck up my new creation. I give them the tour. I show Patches how to do the planes jumping and the piloting. I show Bonnie how the weapon works and what not to ever touch, but how to fix it if things happen, how to polish the statue, because it has to be nice and shiny, because it is important.
That's how it works. It only works if it's shiny.
And I teach Swash, you not touch this, you not touch that, you not touch this.
Yourself.
Yeah, I'll get to that in a moment, actually.
What?
Uno momento, por favor.
But no, I think it has been pretty successful. And I hope that these swashbucklers can use this to confront Avarice. And I also tell them, I put on the dashboard a little snow globe. I say, when you go to confront her, you let me know. I want to be there and watch her die.
Oh, so you are totally in the Alliance, in the Swashbuckler Alliance they're building against Avarice.
And I will be using my organization to help them. If they need to call on me, I might be able to help. I can't guarantee, but I want to be there as well.
Well, excellent. Is there anything else you want to point out on the ship as you're giving that tour?
Yes, there is a couple of things. First, I take this. It is a platinum square little mug. It has some runes on it. They look like little trees with little balls hanging off of them and little capering elves. And I show this, and this is the endless flask of hot cocoa.
Oh.
This, you can fill it with anything. Oh, you can't fill it. I'm sorry. It is constantly full of fresh hot cocoa.
As we know, chocolate fixes everything.
And it has little marshmallows and little bits of chocolate floating in it. And you can flavor it. You can put things in. All you do is a little dash, and it always has that. So you put a little candy cane in, it always has peppermint tea.
Fancy.
I love it.
But if you spill it on your lap, it will keep spilling.
Forever, yeah, at 180 degrees.
Yep. Don't give it to little old ladies in the drive-thru. Trust me, it's not a good idea.
I'm glad you got that temperature reference. Oh man, so much. Yeah, totally. Classic dumbass move. That coffee was hot. I put it in my crotch. Well,
I think I see where your problem came from.
Yeah.
I give, and I show. I do take Swash aside, and I say, no, we've had some differences. I think you're still a bit wet, and it bothers me. And I bring out this little copper. It is a copper cauldron. And I give it to him, and I say, this is, if you put this over a fire in some food, it will make wonderful food, and it will help you in ways. And it is a bountiful cauldron. I'm gonna send you all the list of the
sure.
things.
Yeah.
These are flavor items more than anything else.
Right.
With an exception here.
Shows that Ded Babo cares.
To Patches.
Oh.
I bring over a bag. And it is full of what look like coins. Roll me 2d6, please, Patches.
Oh God.
Babo coins?
You didn't know someone else could tell you to roll dice, did you?
Is it guilt?
You might feel guilt. Oh, that is good. There are 6. There are six of these coins. And I say, these are, you throw these up in the air, and they will distract your targets.
Ooh.
This is Each creature within a 15-foot radius must succeed a DC 11 Wisdom throw or have disadvantage on perception checks or looking at things other than the coin for a minute.
Cool. They're like dancing lights, but in physical form, kind of.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
Cool. I get it.
Oh, I love it.
And if they take damage, they can rip out. The pack. I'll send them.
Just send me all the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And to eyes.
I mean, that we know of.
You're weird.
He's got eyes.
But I have some. But I have something for. Oh, thank you. That is very nice. Spasiba. I give him a cloak. I sort of wrap it and tie it in.
A cloak for a cloak. Got it.
This is the Cloak of Sails. While on the deck or roof of a vehicle powered by wind, you can use an action to spread the cloak out behind you and catch the wind, increase the movement speed of the vehicle by 30 feet.
Whoa, cool. Awesome.
And I'm like, use it as well. Use this.
Does it billow with?
When you're just wearing it normally, it definitely billows very dramatically. It is very impressive.
Okay, well that's what I'm going to use it for.
It's the counter to Swash's shirt and
if you
see what he do.
And I show these. There are these little tiny, like almost like cufflinks. And so you flip them up, and it pops up a collar like an old Dracula movie cloak.
Oh my goodness.
And they use these things in good health. And kill that fucking bitch.
Whoa.
On it.
And
Got you.
I have there's a few things. I'll send you.
Have been drawn.
I will send you some info
Give me
and things.
the manifest, the cargo manifest. Yeah,
Yep.
Give me that. I'll spread it around to where it needs to go.
Cool. But
All right.
otherwise, I think we have done pretty well from here. And I will go with Yuri and Svetlana in the Red December. And we are going to go take care of some things that we need to take care of for my business. And hopefully rally some other people up.
Wonderful.
Much appreciated. Because we are not good
Yay.
at it.
Well, it has definitely been a pleasure to have Ded Babo here as
Absolutely.
the icon of the realm for this month. That's for sure. What a great way to kick off season 3.
I forgot one other thing.
Oh my gosh.
When Patches and Bonnie
Right.
look at their gifts, there's a little note. Said, "Here is my offer, and there is a sizable sum of gold to when this is over to come work for Ded Babo."
Whoa.
Just Patches and Bonnie?
Yeah.
Understandable.
Well, I'm glad it's not the bill for all the stuff I broke on the Red December earlier
The whole
today.
Bonnie thing doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yours is
She should kill
smaller
your-
than Patches because that was taken.
No,
out.
this goes back. This goes back to when they were piloting.
That's right.
And doing the other stuff. I told them I was going to give them a job offer, and
Okay.
they have a job offer.
It's true.
That is a sizable amount of gold.
Well, Max Spade.
Max Spade.
Max
One last
Spade, thanks so much for
one last
joining us this
monologue
week.
for us.
Yeah, you got something?
And,
This is the
we
best
can't
monologue
hear
ever. It's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, and I've been talking to my kids there during the time. I stopped Ded Babo as he walks by, and I say, "Well, it looks like we've completed another task together, Ded Babo.
And it is true.
I'd love to say it was good working with you, but
But you don't do that because then I'd have to kill you for lying to Ded Babo.
exactly, and I just got smashed the shit out of by a fire giant."
I'm not going to lie. That was pretty funny.
He has pictures. Ded Babo's got pictures of it, like Polaroids.
I do reach out.
Yuri comes out with a big poster-sized version, puts it up on the wall.
I do reach out and shake Ded Babo's hand as I go by, and get onto the ship and walk over and put my arm around Patches and say, "This ship reminds me of a vision, a tour I took one time. Let me tell you about it as we take off here."
It reminds me of an old girlfriend of mine.
Really?
Patches was in love with the last ship they had.
Neither of you are wrong.
No, Patches, I think I need to hear your story first. and we sort of take off as Patches tells me about
off
his
into
love.
the back. Yeah.
right.
And it turned out she was unseen.
Right.
And you can find out Patch's story if you go dig up the VODs from season 2 of the Swashbucklers.
It's also on Only Ships. You have to
There it
pay
is.
$4.99 a month.
Only flaps.
And SailorsOnly.com. That's the best sailor dating site. Best
in the realm.
Dating site in the realms. Whew. Well, that was a grand story that we told. I had a great time, everybody.
Me too.
My face hurts. That's always a good
I did want to tell Ded Babo that Umwatch thanks him for the help that he's given us. And when this is all done, I'll be returning to Frushtopia to bring Umwatch back too. I know you thought you ratted out or ferreted out all of my my connections there, but I have faith I'll find more. Your elves are thirsting for something more. I could feel the emptiness in their souls that only Umwatch can fill.
Conjure a huge water elemental at the end there.
The scrum gnomes thirst.
He did.
He doesn't even worship Umwatch, and look at the size of the elemental he conjured, Swash.
I wasn't impressed. Or intimidated.
He's jealous.
Not jealous at all.
No. Not at all.
Perfectly average.
He's
size.
It'll melt in no time. It won't last.
I just saw an opportunity. Someone else who's thirsting for Umwatch in their soul.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we'll find out about that next session.
Yep. So yeah, we'll be returning in 2 weeks with a new Icon of the Realm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think we'll keep that. We'll just
keep it under wraps.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll just say that we're heading to the Beastlands. Ooh. The realm of the Beastlands.
Oh,
that's it.
Realm of the Beastlands.
I have some ideas, but I will keep them to myself.
Well, good. Then you have more story plot than I do for next month.
I thought the next icon is the great monologuer that you invited.
Can we just mute? Can we mute, please? Can we mute him back again?
Grand story.
We'll just start every episode and just be him talking.
Looks like
sniggering in the background.
Jules wants to see us hit the pickle barrel.
Oh yeah, well we can. I mean, we might as well. So usually at the end, their max
We run out of time.
Diomedes is that the ship's guest gets to pull something from the pickle barrel. Now we already had a pickle barrel scene, but you can both throw something in and pull something out if you wish.
I would love to throw something in.
Okay.
Do I have to tell you what it is?
Yes.
You can just vaguely hand wave what it is and give me the description in chat.
You got it. Chat. All right. So what I pull out a small gem and smile and say, "This gem reminds me of a long heist that I did." No, I don't go to that. And I just flick it into the barrel, and I will send to you what it is.
Okay. That will be the new number 3. The new number 3. All right, and then you can roll a D100 to see what gets spit back out at you.
Oh, okay.
I
have the bartender grab me by the ankles again. I reach in and I pull out 86.
86 is going to be something interesting. I don't know where this comes from. I'll have to ask the crew here. 10 nutty noses in cheesecloth. I feel like it's from the Frozen Wastelands way back in the beginning of season 2.
I think that you might be right.
I have no memory of that one.
Nutty noses.
What kind of nutty are we talking about? Like crazy, wacky, zany, or someone rubbed their nuts all over someone's noses? What's going on?
It's full
here?
of It's got all
Or
these
is it like circus
pistachios.
peanuts? It's just like
Column A,
Oh,
column
they're
B,
circus
nutty
peanuts?
noses.
Oh.
Yeah.
Someone
Cloth.
teabagged some circus peanuts is what you're telling me. Great.
Yes.
Great.
All right.
What
you
you
have to
balls and styrofoam.
Circus peanuts is exactly the texture I was trying to describe with the fucking pipe foam.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I wanted.
Give me a Constitution saving throw as you're like
Yeah, this
downing
should
these
go-
nutty noses.
This should go great with my constitution. A 13.
No, you don't have advantage. You have a 4.
Oh, I have a 4. A 4. Yeah, 4.
You finish all 10 of them, and you're like, that wasn't so bad. And then noses just start growing out of various parts of your body. There's like a big aquiline nose coming off your left shoulder, and there's like a carrot nose coming off of one, and a Pinocchio nose that just keeps growing and growing and growing. It kind of pushes you out of the scene.
This is actually perfect because I've been hired in the Ace of Spades Detective Agency to be on the war on drugs, and I'll
God,
destroy
he's getting
all.
pushed out, and you can still hear him.
I'll destroy all cocaine that I come along with these noses.
Destroy. Yes.
Oh.
Sometimes you feel like a nutty nose.
Sometimes you don't.
Nut T Nose is the next ship's guest. All right, that's it. We're done with the show. That's it. That's it.
That was
Everybody tell us what you're doing in real life.
Yes, please.
That was it.
We'll start with Icon. Icon, what do you want to talk about?
I don't really do that much. So tomorrow night on the Pyro Club, you'll be able to see me and Monologue McGee there playing Tales from the Rampant Roach, where Dio is the DM, and we're a bunch of ne'er-do-well kobolds, which is our persistent West March style kobold campaign. And if you want to make a kobold and join us for a couple of sessions, please let us know. We absolutely would love to have anybody in here.
Oh yeah,
to join in and make a kobold and bring pure chaos to Zobek. And the
except
surrounding
for
region.
Lich. We didn't invite Lich because he's already been on there and he already has a character that used Gust of Wind last time and ate a bunch of Taco Bell and nearly destroyed one of my dungeons.
He's actually not. He's not lying. That's
Not
pretty
lying.
much what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
Take that off my list of to do on the show.
Yeah, mark that off. Mark that off.
And we have another campaign that I'm the DM for on Sunday nights on the Pyro Club. Tales of the Old Margrave, which is a little less chaotic, but not really all that much. And on my channel, I do I do variety streaming, playing some games. Lately, I've been playing Valheim, doing some other things. Just
what channel is that?
That is Big Jim Slade Gaming.
BJ's Gaming.
Big Jim Slade Gaming.
Oh yeah, I'm not a mod on this. Thank you. Somebody else has to do it. Shout out.
I got it.
Okay.
I thought I had it.
You need to do the at.
Oh no, there it goes.
Oh no, there it goes.
But yeah, no, come on by, and like I said, if you want to get into anything the Pyro Club's doing, let us know. And like Monday nights, we have a page party, all sorts of things in the Discord. So please come by and join us.
Right on. What about you, Dio? You got anything you want to say to add to that?
No, tomorrow night, we're just gonna be doing Tales from the Rampant Roach, doing that whole thing. If you do want to see some things, we've got a fundraiser going on for the great and wonderful Kathy Wapple, who has some illness in her life, and there are some dice bags on my website that you can check out, and that's diamedesindustries.com. I make custom leather dice bags, and there is a Kobold edition of custom leather dice bags that you can get. That where some of the proceeds go to the Wapple family and help them with the medical bills that Kathy is incurring.
And made with real kobold?
Made with real fire dragon this time after after Bananas used her endless gullet to vomit water all over the fire dragon and put it out after it was covered with the Taco Bell wind from. Yeah, it went great having them on there. Banana and pineapple.
Sounds like a normal day here. I don't know what
Normal
you're talking
session.
about.
Normal session. But no, I have ones
Let
that are
somebody
fire
else
dragon
get
ones.
some of that, not just
And
me.
they've got sort of burns down them, and they're fun. But anyway, that all goes there. But that's what I've got going on. You know,
I almost forgot something, and I did forget it until Dia just reminded me. As part of our fundraiser, the couple of miniature companies had been making the miniature Kathy Wapples, and we held a painting contest. And I'm not going to say, well, no, I'm actually going to say, a Jelly Gato won a Pyro Club T-shirt for
I'm very excited to
the
receive it.
painting of a Kathy Wapple.
That's amazing. Well done.
there it is.
Oh.
There it is.
Yay!
Put her in a one-up.
Oh, Bonnie.
There we go. Oh, wow. That's
Came out awesome.
Excellent.
Somehow the mic has stayed on, and I'm very
Yeah, it looks great
with that.
But I almost totally forgot to mention it, and thank you, Dio,
So
for
cool.
jogging
You're
my
welcome.
memory.
Welcome.
I
I'm
have
having a
like
feeling
some-
that I'm going to have to trade some
Thank
leather
you.
work with Jelly Gato too. So we're
Oh,
going
yeah,
to have
totes.
to have some trades going down.
Yes.
Nice.
Tell me what you
Wonderful.
want / need, and I will do my best to help.
Bonnie, you're on the screen, so you might as well just
I
tell us
am.
what you do.
Hi, I'm Jelly Gato. I do whatever I want basically on my channel.
Nice.
That's
I'm
kind
an
of how I roll.
adult.
Sometime most recently I started playing Witchy Life Story. I'm hoping to continue that. I also downloaded a bunch of FMV games like Her Story and Who Pressed Mute and Uncle Marcus that I don't know how they'll go, but I think they're going to be fun because they've been sitting in my inventory doing nothing. But I also did paint most of Kathy on stream, and we watched some really terrible horror movies on Watch
really
Party while we did that.
Nice.
Yeah.
All
Wonderful.
right, I'll get you out.
That's okay.
Go back to, yeah.
I was like,
Spotlight.
I can keep
going,
talking if
going.
you want me to.
Keep going. Keep it
No,
going.
we've had enough monologuing, for God's sake.
Would you like to borrow a monologue, Jelly Gato?
I don't even need to borrow one. I can make one up, but thank you.
I want to know what's in store for the next TTRPG con.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. The next TTRPG Pickup Con is coming up at the end of January. So that'll be the 28th through the 27th through the 29th. Yeah, there we go. We're signing up DMs right now. Player signups will be 2 weeks prior to the event. So that's coming up on I'm definitely not looking at a calendar right now, the 14th. Signups for players will be on the 14th of January. So mark your calendars, get in on that. We've got a bunch of great games already signed up. There's going to be some Westmarch style D&D. There's going to be some unconnected D&D. There's going to be some masks in there, a bunch of indie games. And if you are a game runner who wants to run a game, I really, really encourage you to get in on this. It's a great opportunity to meet new people, to get a group together, and to run something that maybe otherwise you wouldn't have a chance to do. A lot of times the hardest part is getting a group together, and that's the whole purpose of this con, is to sort of overcome that challenge. Definitely check it out. I just dropped some links in the chat for you. Oh, and I see that.
We got a shout out for you.
My
there.
Twitch is there. So that's coming up, as well as the podcast that I produce releases every Monday. It's Time to Party. It's a podcast about time travel movies, and we're doing Free Jack, the 1992 classic, as our January film. So check that out, and it's also at indecisions.com or wherever you get your podcasts. Time to Party.
I was just talking about Free Jack the other day with a couple of friends of mine.
Why?
Because we were
Mark Hamill.
An adventure hook
Mark
was
Hamill?
somebody being pulled out of a death situation to be put on a suicide mission. basically.
Oh, okay.
So the same
That would-
kind of idea, and I'm like, oh shit, like Mick Jagger did to Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen. No, Emilio Estevez.
Emilio Estevez.
Emilio Estevez,
Emilio,
that's
yeah.
right. It was Emilio.
Yeah, pretty
I
close.
think I get it
brothers.
wrong. Makes sense.
Whatever.
They're all the
Pretty
same.
Yeah,
close.
right.
We're gonna have fruit soup. It's not gonna be on Friday this week, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be on Saturday. We're gonna be doing a New Year's Eve fruit soup. Starting.
That's not the Mark Hamill.
I gotta decide if it's 9 or 10. Probably somewhere between 9 and 10 Eastern. we will start. Come celebrate. A lot of these people will be here. Will come celebrate New Year's Eve with us.
Yeah,
That'll be fun.
I'm
Well,
gonna
at least
What
on
that
the
means,
East Coast.
Joe.
At least on the East Coast.
Joe, that means we have to do kobolds long enough to be able to raid into them on Saturday. Shouldn't be a problem.
Are you guys doing kobolds on Saturday?
No, we're doing kobolds on Friday.
It all
We're
Friday.
going to do it 24 hours
No, we're
straight.
not. We are absolutely
That's
not.
a lot of dead
We're doing it
kobolds.
24
we are
hours.
not doing that at all. That is a big old steaming pile of horse shit is what that is.
Fresh fruit.
It'll just everybody will have to be signed off, and it'll just be me on there. That reminds me of a story. And, 24 hours of monologuing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not on my OBS. It isn't.
All right. I found us somewhere to read into.
Nice.
We're
Got
gonna
anything?
small. What's that?
Eyes.
Eyes. I didn't think.
I'm here. I'm at Viva Roadshow Things channel. Fun.
Tuesdays.
There you go.
Oh, hey, we need a
Tuesdays.
guest for next week's Viva if anyone's interested, by the way. All right, so there's that, and we're gonna raid into very small. Like they had some cool art going on for their D&D stream. Goldie the Bot. They only got a few, so say hi. They only got 4 people in there right now, so we can bomb in there and say hi.
Bomb them. Bombs away. Bye, everybody.
I like that. Oh, start.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks so much, Ded Babo, Big
Thank you,
Jim.
guys.
Thanks,
Thank you
very
all.
much.
This
This
is
is a really great session.
This is a blast.
Thanks, Swashbucklers, for being awesome, continuing to be awesome into season 3.
And Ded Babo won't be fucking with you for the rest of the season, I promise you.
It looks like he's in chat fucking with us. What are you talking about?
You think?
I'm okay with that though.
All right, we're going.
Be it, you'll probably never meet him.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was a really